What's up, guys? Welcome to chapter 12 of Saddowbringers. Today, we're gonna be really sad. Why are we sad?
Yeah, did you say Saddowbringers or Shadowbringers?
Yes. One and the same.
Why are we gonna be sad? We're gonna be sad because Ruark didn't level up his machinist enough.
It's true.
He has to play.
Actually, my
He
machinist
has to
is
play.
like, it's so close too. I don't know why I was feeling sad already. Always, Ginger. It's so close. Like, you can't even tell. If you look at the screen right now, you'll see it's like 78. It's like scraping 79. Like, I should have just done one trial today, but instead I was leveling my samurai, which is now 65. My Reaper, dude, front lines is probably the best XP in the game right now for me. Reaper is at 82. Like, and all I do is play front lines with it. I don't do anything else. And then did some Gunbreaker today, which is almost 66. So, and
Dang.
then I have a crafter at level 50. Culinarian 51.
Hexy says you should go do a fate real quick, and that would be enough to level it up.
Nah, I'm not feeling like playing machinist today anyway, so it worked out. I'm feeling big edgy sword, not pew pew fall asleep. But yeah, check it out. I have a level 50 culinarian. I just need you to make me an outfit.
Okay, I can do that.
Give you something. You got crafting? Sure. But, alright, well, oh, Hexia is here. Welcome, Hexia. I can't target you because my sword's out. Put that away. And then I'm assuming James is on as well. Looks like he's in another world. And it looks like Have a Banana's on Siren currently. So,
I've always thought that James was out of this world.
I mean, Australia is pretty foreign. But I think we'll see. We've got 11 quests till the end of Shadowbringers is what Dorbe was telling me. So it'll come down to how long those quests are. So if we find ourselves close tonight, we may just push to end, but we'll see.
Actually, do you not like Culinarian? Is that why the unmotivated clapping?
Wow, culinarian. Yeah, Have a Banana.
You know what? I lump Culinarian and Alchemist into the same like circle of I don't want to do this. It looks like it's more trouble than it's worth.
I mean, Have a Banana, I'm not really sure. When we go to do the dungeon, I will totally hit you up. But I just don't really see a reason to have you in the party. I mean, I guess if you want to chat. Lo, James. Lo, Hexia. Someone's been reading their book.
Oh, Reaper.
Lo, Reaper.
Yeah.
But if that's the case and you really want to chat, let me know, and I guess we can do it. But I just didn't see a reason to until we get to a dungeon. I know it's like this weird thing. A little teasing for VMR. Always deserved. What was I saying though? Something about I don't know. It was obviously very important.
Yeah. There's a few things in the coming zone I was wanting to do if I was able to be on Adam.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I was saying. It's kind of an interesting problem to have where we're all bummed because like there's so many people on, we can't all get on the same servers. But at the same time, it's like that's a good thing. That means people are playing the game. So I mean, I suppose we could just world travel if you wanna. Don't we have to go to one of the main cities though?
There's a big crystal here. Can't we do it here?
I don't think so. I think it's only the main 3 cities.
I mean, I'm willing to. I don't care. Is there anything that's?
I don't really. There's really no reason the world is that important. So if we really wanted to, and Have a Banana has special surprises for us.
Okay.
I mean, James is literally already on another world.
We can do that. Do we just go to?
Let me double check this one, because I'm pretty sure it's just the main 3. Yeah. All right. I can teleport to Limsa.
Yeah, if you want to give me that teleport offer, that'd be
It's
good.
only 200. It's not that bad.
Now that you're just rolling in money.
Not really. I spent another bunch of it to finish off that culinarian thing. I had to buy some supplies. In fact, I've got the last quest. I got to make like 3 meals for the little what's her?
All right, Banana, you were saying Dynamis?
I think we're gonna have to disband the party though, or can I take all 3 of us? We're going to another world, not another data center.
Okay, then what was?
Yeah, so you have to log off and then the server and visit another data center. That's not what we're doing. We want to go to... Which one is supposed to be... Which one are we thinking is going to be easy to go to? Should we just try and go to Siren, Have a Banana? Are you guys busy over there?
Most of Aether is probably congested, so I don't know.
Let's see if we can go to Siren, because that's where Have a Banana is. Okay, we do have to...
Leave the party. All right.
Nope.
This world is
congestion.
experiencing congestion.
All right, then let's visit Sargatanis. Also congestion. We may have to go
Midgard
to-
Summer.
Yeah, Midgard.
Midgard Summer is congested.
Ah, crap. All right, well, we may have to end up going to... But then I won't be able to get back home. Gilgamesh?
The Aether's too popular. It's because it's the first one, I guess. I don't know.
It's the raid server. That's the problem. And it's raiding season. Alright, what if instead we just we just continue. And then if we get to a dungeon we can invite you. Was the stuff really fun? Was it just groundbreaking? Back to the Crystarium. Now look at all these people around here doing nothing but AFKing and clogging up our servers. Taryn, how's it going, Taryn? I mean, do you want to go to another data center? How important is this to you, Have a Banana? Sure, we can do a crossroad party. That means I gotta pay for my own teleports.
The horror.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe we're going to...
Not important enough to do Dynamis.
Not important enough to do that. Okay, respect. What are you up to, Taryn?
God damn this crystal.
You always walk the wrong way, or you can't select the... Oh, you can't select it.
I can't select the middle crystal.
All right, recap from last week. We were about to solve all the problems in the world because our cat friend was going to take away the evil explodey bomb inside of us and take it off into the nothingness and just blow up out there. But friggin' Emmett decided to shoot him in the back and then pick up his body and be like, nah, and then disappear. So instead, now we are still the bomb. And, fortunately, we're fine. And we're gonna have to figure out what's going on. We went and took a nap because, you know, after you are threatening to explode, you go take a nap. That's how that works.
Yep.
So, now we're woken up and we get to see what everybody's been doing because they're trying to figure out a solution for us. The manager of the suite seems surprised to see you up and about. Yeah, me too, buddy. Oh, miss, you're awake. You were injured during the foray at Mount Gould, yes? I was here at my station as always, when they carried you in on a makeshift stretcher looking disturbingly bereft of vigor. And to compound my worry, the sky as well, I'm sure you've seen, it has everyone rather concerned to say the least.
Yeah, it sucks.
Seeing you up and about is the first good news we've had in a while. Assuming you feel strong enough, would you mayhap consider a stroll around the city to reassure our anxious citizens? Bragi was one of those who helped convey you to your chambers, and he has visited several times since to inquire after your condition. Freaking chores.
Not what I wanted to be doing, but okay.
Friggin' chores. Isn't Bragi like right over here?
He's downstairs, yeah.
Can't you guys just like send a runner to be like, he's okay! We're good, guys. Don't worry about it.
Is everybody in the chat okay? Terrence feeling under the weather. Hexy's got a little bit of a headache. Banana's soul is falling apart.
Jeez, that escalated very quickly.
Oh, those are all on the same level.
Man, I named it Saddowbringers today, and I didn't realize it was very accurate. I think you were Bragi.
Well, look who's back from the dead. Aye, it was a grim sight. Your companions looked fair ready to drop when they brought you in, so I offered a helping hand. Couldn't bear to see them struggle so. And you, my friend, I feared you had one foot in the grave. Cold and lifeless you were, like a corpse that was somehow still breathing. Then they told me some evil bastard went and snatched our poor exarch away in the midst of the chaos. Wicked White, what is this world coming to?
Well, sorry, I was not
the
clicking
moaning
the
never
button.
solved a thing, did it? Nay, it's times like these we Crystarium folk stand tall and do what needs to be done. Trade with Yulmar is back on the table. We'd best make use of those resources to fortify the city against the Eaters, or whatever misery the fates deem to throw at us next.
See, Bragi knows.
Yeah, he's, head high, chin up. Speaking of misery, Chesamil was worried sick about you. A healer wringing her hands is not a sight you ever wish to see, let me tell you.
To the next person. Well, I'm sorry you guys are feeling like poop. I was sick 2 weeks ago now, so I feel it. It was, it's the time of year. I think Dorbay missed a nap this week, so he's just not.
I was about to say, I could use a nap.
He's exhausted. It's been a rough day sitting at the gas station, watching cars go by. Oh, sweetie, you're alive. No one's been allowed to see you. Even Spagurix Chirogans were forbidden from making visits. What? Reen was Spagurix Chirogans?
Yeah.
Reen was kind enough to tell me you are showing symptoms similar to Eater corruption. so I suppose there was little any of us could have done for you in any case. As for your companions, they've been rushed hither and yon, seeking a cure to your condition. I worry to see their faces grown ever more haggard every time they pass through the crystarium. I shall let them know you're awake, and when they come to see you, sweetie, please do convince them to rest a bit. They won't be helping anyone if they all collapse of exhaustion. Ah, and our own Morin has been a little better, I'm afraid. He hasn't left the cabinet too busy with his nose buried in one dusty tome or another. To the library. No naps allowed. Angry. Sleep when you're dead, exactly, right? I think we can... The Cabinet of Curiosity. It's eater corruption. Is there even a cure at all? No, you just die. I'm downing an energy drink right now. After badgering you to do a crossroad party and you can't even see us in the crystarium? I thought that was the case. Yeah, I thought it was... What do you mean that title is a spoiler? Wait, that means it's a spoiler for us.
Keep your angry smiley now. No.
So bitter.
No, I have my yerba. I did not drink any coffee this morning because I knew I was gonna get this later. So
my yerba.
my yerba.
Confound it! This is the same thing at the last. Mayhap I shall approach the problem from a different perspective. Rock, is that truly you and not some figment of my imagination? Ah, but this is wonderful. 'Twould seem our prayers have been answered. Feeling otherwise helpless, I've been scouring our shelves for the wisdom to explain this most worrisome conundrum. Why, with all the light wardens defeated, has the light returned to obscure the sky? I must have pored over 100 tomes, but no definite conclusion seems forthcoming. So many questions I would pose to the Exarch, and thus do I feel his absence all the more keenly. Now that you are awake, however, I am hopeful to search for our stolen steward might begin in earnest. Gatless, meanwhile, leads the crystalline mean in preparations for battle, though against what foe we are yet uncertain. Why not pay her a visit? I expect seeing you upright would be a much welcome relief. Whee! Conk.
I live.
My leg!
I go speak with the Catless. Who's that?
You remember Catless? What have you been doing?
Nope. Dorbe! Alive and well, I see. You gave us all a proper fright, you know that. Not a day's gone by that I haven't heard folk worrying what's to become of you, or the Exarch. Anyway, I'm glad you've recovered enough to stand. You're not planning on striking out straight away, though, are you? I was hoping to have a better look at your equipment. If we've been able to provide you with better weapons or sturdier helms, then maybe you would have won the day and the Exarch would still be here. As such, we're still keeping busy consulting each other on new forging techniques and designs and the like. If you could stand still a moment, I'd like to assess the gear we're trying to improve. You got any
Free
gear for me?
stuff?
Don't put your hands around. What are you doing? It's just like pantomiming at me. Aye, well, that's some fine work, I must admit. It wouldn't be impossible to make something better, but we need to experiment with different patterns and materials. And I'm not sure we have that kind of time.
Who is this?
The big man with big boots.
This sounds like a challenge that he would enjoy. I'm Sean Connery.
That looks like Sean Connery.
I know, it kind of worked out.
Who are you? Greetings, Glynard. The Master of the Stairs is running his own errands now, is he?
Aye, well, my servers are distraught enough as it is, and I didn't want to crack the whip too hard. But never mind that. I'm thinking our absent genius and his epitaphs are the perfect answer to this predicament of yours.
I think it's Epiphanies.
Yeah, sorry. Dog's freaking out.
Epitaph is, I think, what goes on a gravestone.
You're right.
Just not what he wants.
It's a little bit of a different meaning.
And by genius, you mean old Granault. He is a man of unrivaled gifts. I won't argue with you there. But what good does his talent do us if we can't bloody find him? No one's seen hide nor hair of Granault since he wandered off some years ago. You know what he's like once he leaves onto an idea? He's probably cloistered himself in some forgotten cave, completely
Latches.
absorbed in his latest creation.
Not leaves.
I wouldn't even know where to start looking.
That does make things difficult. Still, if
The
that
name is
eccentric
familiar.
is someone you're destined to meet, I wager he'll show up soon enough. In my time at the bar, many's the tale I've heard told of the strangely fated encounters, even if a few of them might be stretching the truth just a bit.
Is he the bartender?
Is this the bartender?
We that dumb.
We'll keep our noses to the grindstone for the time being. But on the off chance you do encounter Granault, you'd be wise to take advantage of his brilliance rather than wait on our slow and steady progress. This is all talk for when you're fully recovered, of course. I'll let you get back to convalescing, eh? Don't know what that word means, but okay.
Ah, before you do that, you're actually the reason I came over here in the first place. I don't suggest partaking of my stock until you're properly well, but if you're passing near the stairs, then I've a regular who's eager to see you.
Listen, if you're talking about that dwarf that keeps getting drunk at the bar, I'm not sure
Lally-ho.
what that problem is.
I'd best be getting back. Just because the world's coming apart as the seams doesn't mean we have to follow suit now, does it?
Hear, hear. We can't forget the heart upon which this city was founded, or the X-Mark might not have much of a home to return to. Convalescing is resting and healing. Got it. Sean Connery's long-lost character, Leonard.
Glinna. Morning, puppy.
Add it to the IMDb page. Wikipedia is gonna be wild. James made it.
Catman.
Well, I don't.
He got his ears on? He doesn't have his
I don't
ears
see
on.
no ears. All right, Catless.
Looks at me with a concerned eye. Dorbay, are you all right? I think a return to your sickbed might be in order. Ah, or you might consider resting a while atop the watchtower next to the rookery. This damnable sky doesn't make for the most soothing scenery, but the Exarch often like to stand there and feel the wind upon his face.
Much
Okay.
better. Ow.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Can't they put in an elevator? Yes.
Just walk up here to look at the light and be all sad about it. Or used to, since I'm late.
The people of the city have spirit, I'll give them that. They've not lost the will to fight.
James is going to be excited when we move on to the next expansion. He doesn't have to keep putting on cat ears.
I can imagine how torn you must feel, looking at that sky. Knowing what it means to everyone. And that you're responsible.
It's all such a mess.
Aye. An all too familiar one. Here you stand alone, expecting no one else to bear the burden for you.
I have a feeling, Ardbert, you're going to end up being the hero by the end of this.
You're in a corner, and there doesn't seem to be any obvious way out. But that doesn't mean it's over. However hopeless it seems, you haven't lost yet.
It's true. I survived a whole week.
I remember looking up at the sky like this before. Being caught up in a strange kind of calm. It was after we realized we were responsible for the flood. When we resolved to journey to the source by taking our own lives. One last sacrifice. One last fight. One last failure. And then the Oracle appeared and, well, you know the rest. There were times in the years and decades that followed when I wondered if we might not have been better off just letting the rejoining happen. That we'd made one last mistake.
Isn't Phantom Pain a
But seeing that
Metal
giant
Gear
Talos
Solid
stirred to life
game?
cured me of any doubts I still had.
That sounds about right.
Always we took the burden of fighting upon ourselves. That's what heroes do, isn't it? So we never had the chance to see anything like that. Our people coming together as one. To think that their hope still burned so bright.
Does Arbor look like he's glowing a little bit?
That they were still
More?
so eager to
Well,
live,
he's
they would lift up
ethereal
their
and we're
fellows,
standing
one
in
on
the
top
light
of the other,
stuff,
till they
so
reached
sure.
the sky.
Yeah, but he's been like, he absorbed that light from us.
We made the right decision,
What light did he absorb?
and I can finally feel proud of the part we played in helping this world survive.
What are you talking about?
The time before, like, when we beat the Light Warden in the desert, he, like, touched us and
Well,
took some of the light that was coming out of us.
come on then.
I don't remember that.
Pretty sure.
Taryn, that was a terrible joke.
As I thought, what happened between us was no coincidence. My story may be finished, but the fates
Zapped
have
him a little
gifted
bit.
me a minor role.
Yeah, see, it was kind of like this.
So I can just give him all the light, and then we can
suspected as
jettison
much
him
the
off
moment I
into the
realized you could
nowhere
hear
land,
me.
and he can blow up. It's perfect.
But it's hard not to doubt yourself when you're the man who caused the flood. I was afraid to do anything more than watch for fear of making things even worse. But no longer. After all, the path I once walked is now yours to finish.
I was thinking the same thing, Hexia. I pride myself on how terrible they are.
For what it's worth, I cast my lot with yours. If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you. If you lose control, I'll do my best to stop you. So, let us be about it, hero.
It's weird. Ardbert's all like happy. Normally he's just, you know, Thancred sad.
Oh, I was worried you were up here
Taryn,
all alone,
stop.
brooding and fretting and wallowing in your woes. But look at you, grinning at nothing like a pollen-drunk pixie. Look at what you've done to your ether. It's a mess. And you have cracks running all through that pretty soul of yours. My poor little sapling. Whatever am I to do with you?
You can keep going, honestly, Taryn.
Shall I yield up my throne? You could claim it. Cut ties with the mortal world. Hide away in the castle.
You mean my throne that you stole?
It won't fix the problem. But would it really matter? If any pesky heroes come calling with steel and magic, all of Eel Meg will rise up in your defense. My crown and scepter are yours, if you want them.
Tempting.
Look at
Very tempting.
those weird collarbones.
What? Don't give me that look. Of course I knew before I asked.
No,
but you'd
hold on.
Never heed such a wicked suggestion.
Could
I
be.
think she misread us.
Yeah.
And besides, what become of my precious and ephemeral flower?
I would be a queen.
I would be a queen.
My dear beloved sapling, you are lost, confused, and have precious little time to gather your wits.
Everyone's just telling us how screwed we are.
Your kind is always so preoccupied with what lies ahead, and so we muddle your vision with fog and glamour. But such trickery is easy to see through. Stand very, very still. Think not of where you need to go, but where you are right now at this moment.
You gotta center yourself,
At this
do some
time,
meditation real
in
quick.
this place.
Clear your head.
Alright, who's next? What other thing that's like stuck in my head is gonna come talk to us? Crystal
Runar
Mommy?
climbs up.
Our
Wait, who'd you say,
cairn of
Runar?
crystal,
Runar, yeah.
from shadowed hood
Hey, Justine, you
watched
stole
him
up here.
go,
I mean, hey man.
his
what's up?
ruby eyes with warmth.
Yeah, he's just
aglow.
looking for your stool.
See yourself as he saw you, and that shall be the clearest clue.
The trolley. Not the trolley guy, just the trolley.
The trolley itself comes up. Ranjit! No, it's perfect time for Ranjit to show up. Ashit!
It's like, this is actually an intervention.
You stand in his garden, dear sapling. Ask his flowers what they know, and you will surely find an
We already
answer.
talked to them.
But what will you do with it, I wonder? I'll be watching and waiting. Waiting and watching.
Creepy.
Right, Banana? That's like... Good luck. You're in a really bad situation. Hexia, you both sound like my husband. He's also still mad at Feo till this day. I mean, yeah, that was our crown.
I was to be
It
a
was taken
queen.
from us. I've been a great tyrant, monarch.
Play some podcasts in the background and meditate. Just play my book tape. I'm already pushing through book 2, by the way, again.
Again. I got Harry Potter on book tape.
Harry Potter?
That's what I'm listening to.
Those ones are actually pretty good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which one to get. There's 2 of them. There's like the Stephen Fry, the British one, and then there's like another guy who does like the American one.
You did
I got the American guy.
No, you fool!
What?
You do the British one.
No, but he does
They're
like a British
literally
accent.
in England. Can't believe this guy. You also should ask Tyler. He would have told you which ones to do.
I know.
All right.
Take the crown. You have to give up on being a hero. Who wants to be a hero? Everybody
hold
just
on.
becomes a bomb.
That's not
Look at
quite
Arbor.
true.
Arbor can't even sleep anymore. He just stands there. He was a hero.
That's not even true, because you could definitely still be a hero and a queen. It's possible. Did you leave half a banana? Should I convert it back? Then I can have the free traveling.
Gross. It's okay. One of these weeks it'll stop being congested on a Saturday at night. And
I think we're screwed, dude. I think it's just gonna be
for the rest of the time. Well, maybe next week we can try to meet up at a different data center if we have more advance notice.
Or you try and get in. They could try and come to us, because most everybody's already here. So have a banana maybe try and come like at a weird off hour early in the day or something.
Yeah. Here's what you do. You wake up at 3 in the morning and you try to come over, and then you just keep logged in all day long until we get home.
Well, if you've moved over, it keeps you there until you go back. Okay, were you Zem? Did you mind?
Yeah, I can be Zen Jimai.
Oh, I did not expect to see you so on your feet so soon. Surely you have not come in search of an Amaro.
Yeah, I've actually wanted one of these the entire time.
What do I know of the Crystal Exarch? I am happy to share, but I fear there will be no surprising revelations. As any in the city could tell you, he is a man of wisdom and compassion and many untold secrets. But none can doubt his generosity. When the Crystarium was being constructed, he even allowed folk to plunder the tower for resources. He has imposed no restrictions upon us but one. No one except the Exarch is permitted to dwell within the spire. Many seasons passed. A comrade of mine was bold enough to ask the reason why. The Exarch merely smiled and said, because one day the Crystal Tower may vanish as suddenly as it arrived.
Oh,
What you
so
mean
yeah, because he used the whole Crystal Tower to like.
So he's
Transfer.
like, somebody better not be caught inside, or else they're gonna
You
get
may end up coming to
they're gonna get yoinked.
Yeah, wrong world.
All right. Let's see. Travel to Amaro launch.
I guess yeah. You want to do that one first?
Yeah. That was also Cassard. Dorbay, it is good to see you awake and alert, my friend. What's this about? You're not writing the Exarch's memoirs, are you? I'm not sure how much I can tell you, considering we avoid asking too many questions. Unspoken rule and all that. If anyone has fresh insights to share, then it'd be Captain Lena, I'd say. She lost her parents to an eater attack not long after she was born, and the Exarch saw to her upbringing. Outward appearances aside, those two are like grandfather and granddaughter. I imagine the news of his predicament hit her doubly hard. Not that our proud captain would ever let it show. If you do decide to talk to Lena, she'll be at her usual post at the Ascenso Gate. Yeah, I haven't seen much of Lena since
we fought the battle in the
castle.
Since
in
we fought that
Lakeland.
battle and she failed to save some people, then she was really depressed.
Yeah, she had like her moments.
Yeah.
We haven't really talked to her since.
It would be cool to have a Crystarium Amalgam mount. And no, not just so I can be carried around by a big hairy lizard man all day.
Sure.
Honestly, they just need a spell where I can make anything in the game amount.
Anything. Anything.
Like, Alfino should literally carry me around. all the
Yeah,
time.
or Baymric or anything.
Should be my... Or Baymric.
Carry me in his arms all day. You can be a Flay King. Somehow becomes here. Can't be a Fey King and stuff. I can be a hero and be anything.
Anything.
It's in the same vein as to why somebody like Tom Bombadil or even Bugs Bunny can't handle the Ring of Power, but they can handle the Ring of Power, but they can't be the one to destroy it. You can either be one or the other. I suppose, like...
Dom Bombadillo.
The Fey King's like too ridiculous to take anything seriously. Like that's why... I guess that's why Gandalf said that Tom Bombadil couldn't have the ring.
Right?
So you
Carried
just
by
leave
the
it.
twins. One of those mobile thrones. That's what I'm saying.
Was there something else you needed? If you've come for the results of my research into this persistent light, I'm afraid there's little yet to tell as of yet.
Tell me about the Exarch.
Records pertaining to the Exarch, well, I need no documentation to relay what little I know of his history, if that is what interests you. Ahem. Less than a decade has passed since the coming of the Flood, when the Crystal Tower first flashed into existence. Its summoner, the Exarch himself, became known to the refugees in Lakeland soon after. He welcomed all who sought out the spire, be they locals who had lost their homes, or that word made me yawn.
Obertites.
Vobertites, fleeing
Yeah.
their ruined kingdom. And together did they found the city with which would become the Crystarium. Some thought to call him king, for he refused to share his name, but the summoner did not deem himself worthy of royal address. Thus did the people consider him scintillating.
Scintillating
No,
skin.
it's gotta be scintillating.
No, skin.
SCI is
Scintillating?
scintillating skin.
Not in Scorpion.
What the frick? What do you mean scorpion? You speak scorpion?
The Terrans? Okay, Terran says it is scintillating.
Ha! So alike to the tower he had summoned and bestowed upon him the title of Crystal Exarch. I have no idea what it means. As for his true maybe it has to do something with his crystal skin? True name,
Yeah,
well,
I think it means like shiny.
'twould seem that it's a mystery that remains unsolved to this day.
Thanks, Morin. We're like moron.
Right? Like, his name is... I just want to call him Moron. He has done that to himself. Looks like we're leaving. So...
Where we going?
Desolation. To the Lakeland.
Wow, you didn't even give me a...
Did it not? Who's this person? They definitely have a vibe. Hey, yo! Been a minute. You still sad?
Fortunately, I am still sad. Torbay, I was not told you had awoken.
I'm awake. Now you've been told.
A welcome surprise. Now, if only the Exarch was returned to us. He was taken by this rival of yours, was he not? Your companions mentioned they had an idea of where to find him. And so I bristled when they asked for patience. Did not understand their hesitation. Until I saw that you had fallen. Only then did I realize that I had no business rushing ahead.
It's true.
Even so, the delay has been no less agonizing. In the moments before he left to join you in Calusia, the Exarch entrusted me with the key.
What?
It opens a door in the ocular to a chamber known as Umbilicus. This room is the heart of the tower, into which only the Exarch himself is permitted to enter.
We're going into the
Umbilicus,
tower.
like the umbilical cord?
That's kind of what it sounds like, right?
There's something in there we cut, and then, like, you know, tower disappears. He bid me allow none into the tower once he had departed. Only in the event that an army of eaters descended upon the city was I to access the umbilicus and awaken the defensive barrier. Never before had he left me with such instructions, but the battle with Voltri loomed near, and at the time I accepted the key without much thought. Since then, however, that moment is all that occupies my mind. When I recall the look upon his face, he knew that some terrible fate awaited him. Yeah, he was gonna kill himself. Tell me, Dorbe, I need to know what he feared. What battle you and your companions are truly fighting? No. Okay. Forgive me. I trust in the Exarch, and I should not be voicing these doubts when he is not here to respond to them personally. But you have come to me with a question of your own, have you not?
Yeah, tell me about Exarch, man.
Ah, I see I am not the only one who burns for answers. The time has come to open the tower's heart. Though we do not face an invasion of eaters, I suspect the city will be in far more danger if you do not gain the knowledge you seek. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, 2 quests down, 9 to go.
It's time to cut the cord. Lena urges you to follow her. Come, meet me in the ocular, and I will unlock the door within.
What the crap? Why no? Because it's your home, you son of a bitch.
Eh, congrats, your crystal tower is pregnant. Crystal tower?
I hardly know her.
Which other towers you've been fooling around with?
I don't understand.
The sentence I could have gone without listening.
Soft jog, everyone.
Yeah, is it like there's like a little like stalactite, or I guess it's like inside the tower, and that's like a baby crystal tower.
Little
slowly
crystal.
Mr. Ruark, the captain said to expect you.
When the tower and the Exarch love each other very much.
I have
Oh,
unlocked
no.
the door to the umbilicus. You are free to enter. Once you have what you require, I'll see it sealed once more. Until then, I will remain without.
If history could be unwritten, please, for the love of 12, let it be unwritten. I don't want to know.
Don't make me pin that comment.
More books.
Was a Lalafell living in here or something?
one tumbles out of the books. I've been here so long. Flashback. Can you imagine if we didn't have the echo?
Beyonce.
A moment to collect my thoughts, I prithee. Thy true name is Grahatian. By thy claims, thou too art a native of the Source, though from an age beyond our own, when the 8th umbral calamity hath visited devastation upon our star.
So he's from the future.
Thou hast, by subtle means, reached across the boundaries of time and space to unsow the seeds of catastrophe, ere its creeping vines drag our champion unto an early grave.
Yep.
In essence, yes. A difficult story to swallow, I am sure.
I doubt not the veracity of thy words, not the account of thy coming, nor that of the fated calamity. Yet my mind straineth still to apprehend the enormity of this tale. Wouldst thou favor me with a gradual unfolding of its chapters?
Certainly. But where to begin?
Of course, Sid survived.
I should start
You just
with those
outfly
great
anything.
minds who survived the calamity.
Is he gonna make us play through the Crystal Tower?
Is this a solo
In
duty?
hopes of staying the unending tides of war, he and his fellows pursued all manner of possible solutions. One of these was rooted in a theory which unified several fundamental principles discovered over the course of the Warrior of Light's adventures. It proposed a method by which one could enter the River of Time, traverse the rift.
Of course,
and
Sid
leap
came up with this crap.
between worlds. Perfecting that idea, however, was a work which consumed their lifetimes, and thus was it left to future generations to decide whether theory would be put into practice. But all the while, the world continued to burn. Hope was a feeble outpost, beset on all sides by thievery and misery and murder. People cried out in despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is
Sid did not
finished."
live long enough to solve it.
No, he
And
theorized it though.
others raised their voices in answer. Though we be beyond salvation, those who came before may yet be saved. We will forge a crossroads and pave the way for a different future. By the wisdom of our forebears, we will prevent this calamity from ever having come to pass.
Dude, time travel's tricky though, cause like, technically all that stuff still happened.
The fighting
Technically,
went
all
on
those
unnoticed.
people
Yeah,
still
but I
died.
think you're creating an
Some few
alternate
took up Sid's research
history.
and labored to realize those impossible
But that just means you
ideas.
abandon the other history.
Yep. Because it was crap.
After
'Cause
2
it sucked
centuries of
ass.
labor, their descendants finally succeeded.
It only took 'em
in
200
the
years?
Crystal Tower, an integral part of the process, and in doing so, roused its caretaker, me. By this stage, scholars had largely established the phenomena underpinning the rejoining, and identified the first as the shard which precipitated the 8th umbral calamity. This grand structure was already capable of storing the energies required to attempt the translocation. All that remained was to augment some few of its functions based upon the theoretical models of Sid, his compeers.
And by means of such technologies didst thou effect thine arrival in the first, to an age before this star had joined with the Source.
Some while before, as it turned out. 'Tis all but impossible to predict how time will flow between one world and the next, and we missed our mark by almost an entire century. But this only worked in our favor. The Sin Eaters could not be defeated without the blessing of light, and summoning the only woman who might stand a chance against them would require decades of preparation.
He's hurting Urianger's
Taking
brain,
of
and that's
scarce,
impressive.
Incredible endurance. That thou hast kept thy plan from falling into disarray these many years bordering on the miraculous. Yet howsoever history be rewritten, thy present self was shaped by events which followed the calamity. Should said catastrophe be averted, the very skein of thine existence will unravel. Surely thou hast foreseen this.
That's why he's planning to
I am
nuke
aware
himself.
of the consequences. 'Tis for that very reason Sid and his colleagues bequeathed their legacy as an offering, not an edict. To give all of oneself for the happiness of others, and with no promise of reward. 'Tis a hard thing to ask. Harder still for those condemned to survive in a world which pitted brother against brother. Indeed, you are right to call the execution of this plan miraculous, though the force which held it together was nothing so inexplicable. It was her. The warrior of light has been our unbroken thread.
Meanwhile, this whole time I've just been crafting.
Where
Pans
others
over.
would stumble and fall, she would rise above. Where others would break and run, she would carry on. The warrior of light's tale is one of unyielding bravery. To tell it was to feel courage. To hear it was to feel hope. It was a breath of inspiration in an age of suffocating shadow. In the histories of a fallen nation was our hero hailed as its greatest ally. In the time-worn pages of a noble's memoirs were her deeds joyously retold. For many, these stories were the flame which warmed them through the coldest of nights. And so it should come as little surprise that the plan found no shortage of volunteers, concerning as it did the Warrior of Light herself. It was their chance to add their own verse to the hero's saga. She was the lodestar that brought them all together, to send their final message back through time and space to her.
Gratier, greatest simp.
No, he's gonna go have to scrap with Alizé.
The light of your legacy was our torch in the darkness. Burn bright again and live. I am merely the bearer of that wish, come to ensure it is safely delivered.
Urianger's head still hurts.
Therefore sharest thou this burden with me and no other. What wouldst thou have me say?
So Urianger never actually saw
What will be
the
my accomplice?
vision that he says he saw.
He was told everything.
'Twas you yourself who
Yeah.
convinced me of your suitability when you spoke of how you learned of the flood and of your part in arranging Minfilia's journey to the First. Your actions showed uncommon resolve. 'Twas clear you were committed to the cause of saving this world. I knew I could trust you to choose the right path forward, even if that choice came with a heavy price.
What price?
When all is said and done, and the last of the Light Wardens lies slain, I will absorb their corrupted ether, and then I will die. Knowing what I know of your companions, not to mention your champion, they will try to stop me. But in saving one, they would save none. Therefore, I implore you to aid me in concealing my identity and ensuring this tale ends as it must. To this end, I would have you take what I have told you of the calamity and make of it a portent, a prophetic vision you beheld in the swirling chaos of the rift.
Is this truly thy wish?
History remembered the Warrior of Light, as I knew it would, and I will suffer no other to rescue the champion whose star has charted my course. I will see this tale to a happy end, my friend. There has been enough tragedy.
You like, only I can save the Warrior of Light?
It is destiny. And destiny is all.
Damn. My cat girl's got some nails on her.
If you lose control again, the light could claim you for good.
Just blows up the crystal tower.
Although it's probably only a matter of time before you succumb to the change in any case.
Way to be depressing.
Did I do that?
What do you mean to do?
What do you mean to do?
I mean to have a few words with both Emmett and the Exarch.
I don't want to talk about Emmett, so I'm just gonna say I mean to rescue the Exarch.
I will save everyone! The Warrior of Light, damn it.
Warrior of Darkness?
Warrior of Dark Lightness.
Then we should be on our way.
Warrior of Greatness?
He mentioned the Tempest, did he not? That's the stormy seas around Calusia to you. His lair must be down there somewhere, hidden beneath the waves.
Yes. Yes, Ginger. I will even save Emmett. Everyone means everyone.
No. I'm not saving Emmett. We're gonna kill him. It doesn't really matter. He's got another body hidden somewhere. Doesn't matter.
No, he's just
Kill him again.
He's just misunderstood. I am the warrior of Claire Obscure! Speaking of which, how's that Final Fantasy 15 episodes going,
I got one recorded yesterday.
Hell yeah.
It's not uploaded, but...
Oh my goodness, a chocolate chip cookie.
Man, I got to the,
Life
I don't
is
know if
good.
it's the city. I think it's a city.
It wasn't the
It's like,
city,
it's kind
but
of like
it
Venice
was
with all the
a-
gondolas going around it.
Alright, hold on. The chat was popping off during that, and you guys are just giving me too much. Mobile Thrones, Unwritten. I do like how this expansion made them change the game to force players to go through Crystal Tower raids, because the Gra reveals no impact to those who did it. Really? So you hadn't done it, Taryn? So you were like, I don't know who this dude is. I was like, this is great. For what it's worth, there's a side story you can read online that visits the alternate timeline. Their story continues on despite what happens in our own. Interesting. That's cool. I mean, it technically, like, it didn't delete it. It just... We're a different... This is why time travel and stuff is always tricky. It screws up stuff. Ariane translation. Yo, dog, if you change historically, then you who is you ain't gonna be existed no more, dog.
Is that a suitable job for AI? It's just to have some sort of Urianje plug
Translator.
in his words and it'll translate it back to me for...
Where others would cry if their craft was undone by DDoS, she would carry on and craft. I'm the one that cried. Everything you do to Emmett, I'll do to Aimric, so think again. More angry faces in the chat. Yeah, my best friend was like, does the Exarch remind you of anyone? I was like, nope! He He thought I was insane, but I was 3/4 of the way through the Saddowbringers before I went back and did Crystal Tower.
To be honest, like, Gratia, I kind of remember him, but he wasn't like he wasn't like a super big part of Crystal Towers in my mind.
he was.
Like, I know he was through the story, but he was just kind of like this random cat guy that showed up, and then he happened to be related to the Alligans, and that's why he was allowed to be in charge of the tower.
Dude, well, and remember, he kicked us out and kind of took it over, right?
Yeah, he's like, this is my house, get out.
I think the
Go to bed.
reason we didn't really like, and maybe, you know, like I've thought about him, because I always, like, doing Crystal Tower, I'm always like, this dude is the one that took it over, and it's just like sitting right over there. But what's interesting about it is I don't think we were thinking the correct way when we were playing the game at that time. I think now that we've gone through 3 expansions, we're looking for connections a lot more. And we were told it many times. These guys have told us many times when we were doing A Realm Reborn and we were skipping all that dialogue and we weren't paying attention and we weren't listening.
What's with all this talking? Oh my god.
Right? This stuff's important later and it will have an impact. And I think that's what I like about MSQ, is that they've done a really good job of doing that they have been able to pull in a lot of stuff. I mean, freaking look at Gaius. We get to pull Gaius back out, and now all of a sudden he's super important. You know?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie, so now you say something profound.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I had my suspicions for Grahatia not just because of the Crystal Tower. I remember when we were opening up the Final Fantasy XIV Magic the Gathering packs. And do you remember who the leader or the co-leader of the Final Fantasy XIV pack was?
Mm-hmm.
Is Grahatia. And I'm like, why the hell were they making this random cat boy team up with Y'shtola
Yeah.
and be like the leader? It didn't make any sense. I was like, that's kind of a pull, but okay, maybe he's like a fan favorite or something.
I mean, that's where I first saw Emmett.
Yeah, so apparently that pack, the Final Fantasy XIV pack, is very Shadowbringers heavy.
Honestly, I may have to go back
Like-
to... I have not played Magic in a hot minute. Like, I've been not bad, but I just been playing video games instead. Ginger,
So,
you're...
moral of the story, never play Magic.
Ginger, you're not wrong. It hurts. No, now they started a book club at work, so I'm just reading books, which is probably a better hobby.
You're gonna start reading. You're rereading, I guess.
I'm rereading Red Rising, but they had a new series for me to read. Or they were starting. I need to catch up on now. But I need to also finish the First Law trilogy. I'm on the 3rd book of that. And it's pumping up. It's getting good. More important moral, keep them away from cards of any kind. Freaking, I told Nick, I was like, I'm quitting Magic, and this dude sends me a box of the Avatar The Last Airbender Magic cards, and I'm itching to open them, but I've left that box over there. I'm stronger than the cards. I am stronger than the card.
It was a test.
The Emmett motorcycle video? Yeah, I know it exists. I haven't watched it, but I've seen it suggested it after you guys showed us the one where he shoots him in the back. We can enjoy the motorcycle video after the main story finishes? Oh, so it's still coming up. Okay. We're getting there. We are close. All right, I finished my cookie. We can stop talking about Magic and making me depressed. Spent a lot of money on that crap.
All right, Lena.
It's still fun. I still enjoy it. It's just...
I can't tell you what was in the umbilical room. Probably. There's about a lot of books.
So what do you know about time travel?
Yeah.
Have you seen Back to the Future?
Did you find the answers you sought? there is anything more you need, I will go and lock the door.
Questions about the
I have
Tempest.
questions about the Tempest. The Tempest. That is the name given to the seas by which Calusia is bound. If you make a request to the Tamers, they will provide you with an Amuro to fly you over the waters. But
But what?
do you mean to leave right this moment? Alone?
I've got like 7 other
I-
warriors of light with me. We're fine.
Right, and I could breathe underwater, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I am
you
not
weren't there
sure
for
that-
last expansion.
Nay, I will not seek to stop you. Go with the blessings of the shadow, and I shall wait your safe return. Alright, let's go. New area.
Is it just gonna be like water? It's just gonna be like an ocean. Is the new area? You just swim. Can I have my pet Amuro now?
You require an Amuro. Just a moment and I shall saddle our swiftest beast to fly you to the island. The open water, to the depths of the Tempest, our Amuro can swim, yes. But to reach the ocean floor,
We can breathe underwater.
Yeah, just give the Amuro some scuba gear. Oh, bad timing. Not good.
I have to get every single job to level 80. I think you told me that.
We have found thee.
Don't you dare, Ginger. The new area is not a sea of trolleys. Hey, it's the
They're
crew.
pretty cool though.
Word reached us of thy recovery, and thus did we gather with all haste. Ah. By thy looks, I gather thou hast...
Yeah,
believed
Urianja,
that
you
which I
liar,
came to
liar,
tell
pants on
thee.
fire.
Right. Told you he's sus.
Urianja has shared everything with us. The Exarch's true
I
identity.
thought we're gonna be
and
honest with each other
purpose.
after you messed up in Heaven's Word.
He's like, I'll never lie to you again.
I offer no excuses.
Yeah, you better.
When I agreed to aid the Exarch with his plans, 'twas in full acceptance of the condemnation I would face.
It's okay, Urianja, I wasn't listening to what you were saying most of the time anymore.
Just, can we execute him right here? Just like,
It is not rancor. but
for your
sorrow
lies,
that
I
has sent thee.
sentence you to death.
Thou art fully intent upon walking thy path to
Urianja, I sentence you to having no more than 5 words in a sentence.
No! And you're not allowed to read books, only on the weekends.
If thou canst forgive
Sorry,
my
you're gonna have to pick a new
deception,
class.
Or, failing that, set aside thy displeasure for a time. I do beg leave to follow thee.
I am a
What
danger to
strength and
those
wisdom
around
I
me.
possess are thine to command.
I might blow up at any time.
I mean, the jobs that came out in Dawn Trail or Endwalker are both already at level 80, so. Well, I guess Gunbreaker, but. I forgive you, let's go. I'm gonna say no more lies. Again. Just because the story revealed it well.
I say that I took no pleasure in deceiving.
If you limit his word
Indeed,
count,
I
every word is
curse
going to be
the
like a German
circumstances which
compound,
compelled me
complex
to
nonsense
know.
words that are not in your
No
vocab.
further secrets lie between us.
It
I
just make
swear.
less
He's gonna
sense.
start whipping out those 14, 15 letter long words.
I'm sorry, but I don't think this is a good idea.
Don't worry about it, Reed.
Yeah, don't worry, you're coming with me.
Leaving the Crystarium, I mean, with or without Urianje.
Well, you guys can all stay.
What I did for you won't last forever.
I really only
There's
want
Yo,
to take
no telling
Sarge,
when the light will
what's
break
up?
free again.
What's up, Sarge?
Please, You must stay here, at least for a little while longer. We will find a way to cure this, I promise you.
No, I'm gonna go blow up and peace. Sarge,
I'll say upset.
random note. Sarge, in Discord, are you, did I give you the Warrior of Light, role? It's the one I use to tag everybody talking about streaming and stuff. So if you want that one, let me know. If you're in the Discord.
How can you make promises? We don't even know where to start.
Alize, please. You know Reen was only trying to help.
No, yell at her.
Of course I know only too well.
Damn.
But making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. It's a lie. Plain and simple. We've all searched high and low for an answer, and every one of us came back empty-handed. I am not about to stand in her way now. Not after failing her in her hour of need. No. The least we can do is...
I'm just a little confused because none of you can breathe underwater.
Sarge, you can join the Discord if you want. Like, no pressure.
We will go with you as well.
I was just curious. I was thinking about that randomly today when I was tagging everybody.
There is naught to be gained by standing still.
You can't even
He's
swim,
thinking about
Alfina.
all day long. Yeah,
Indeed,
Alfina should be
exhausted
trembling in his
every other
boots.
avenue. Lead, and we shall follow. If there is any hope to be found, then we will surely find it at your side.
Are we all in agreement then?
Is there aught we can do to help?
They're like, we saw the A
Though we
team.
may not know the whole story, we do know you're in for a fight. And while the Exarch's away, it falls to the rest of us to see the Warrior of Darkness is given a proper send-off.
What's up, Kevin? How's your la 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 la?
My god, Crystarium Gatekeep actually gets a line?
You told them!
No! Well, not in so many words.
Aye, we didn't need it spelled out for us. When the
I
night
think he
sky
sounds better
appeared
as
over whichever
Shaka.
place you went to, it was harder not to put two and two together.
From the moment I heard that you and the Exarch shared the homeland, I had my suspicions.
We went to high school together, okay?
Long had he been waiting for a certain someone to arrive. And I knew at once that it must be you.
Exactly.
The fact that we solved all
When
the
he went
problems.
up to meet you, it was clear it was no ordinary visitor. That spring in his step spoke volumes. I could feel his excitement.
Me too! That's right!
All right, cool. Can any of you breathe underwater?
I might have brought that
fully
up previously,
understand
but
where you or the Exarch hail from, or why you've all done so much to protect us.
They all just stand at the shore while they're waiting for us.
But we are deeply grateful nonetheless. So, if there is anything at all we might do to aid your journey, you need only name it. What would you have of us?
Gil. I need Gil. Lots and lots of Gil.
right.
You might have invited them to join us, where they're not so many.
I'm gonna tell him to
Come, we are
defend the
waiting.
Crystarium.
What is your will, O warrior of darkness?
Literally, defend the Crystarium until we return. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Defend the Crystarium until we return.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst just seems like the wrong thing to, like, leave these people with.
You can't play right now, Kevin? That freaking sucks. What do you do with yourself? Just like twiddle your thumbs, or?
I'm eating.
Yeah, just eat.
What?
You just eat?
You talking to me? Oh, I was eating. Not all of us got brought cookies.
It was delicious. I'm eating my Zemal gratin. Oh gosh.
Alright, Urianger.
We were
Thou
mostly
didst
sad.
plan to commandeer an Amuro for thy journey to the open sea. I fear the following dive down into Emmett Silk's underwater abode would drain even thy legendary stamina.
No.
Thus, during thy convalescence, we have considered the most efficacious method for reaching the depths of the Tempest. I believe we've arrived at an elegant solution. Yet, ere we discuss this step, I suggest thou dost conclude such pressing business as remains to thee in the Crystarium. Once the sea closeth above our heads, we are unlikely to surface again until our grand deed is done. Alright, so... does that mean we can't leave once we start this?
Ooh, look at, we get oysters! Yummy, yummy. This place looks dark. My affairs are in order. We can use the pool pump. It won't take long. We're gonna drain the entire ocean. Yeah, actually rewriting history. Let history be written. That quote makes so much more sense now. Time to use Alpino as a surfboard. Try this with an ocean. Let me know if it works.
The only thing to keep in mind as you continue is that if you enter a new zone, lick a rock before you leave.
Of course.
I wouldn't have it any
I
other way.
clicked A past his first line. You need to start reading.
Urianger is patiently awaiting word that you are ready to depart. Thine affairs are in order, then I shall unfold to thee my proposal. Our destination is the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there. Nay, we must needs have the means to breathe and fight freely. Thus would I petition the aid of one of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me unto the hamlet of Solon, which lieth to the south and west. All will become abundantly clear, I promise thee.
So the bad guy has an evil lair at the bottom of the ocean?
Mm-hmm. Just like in G.I. Joe.
I kind of like it. Oh, okay, I see where we're going.
Oh, did I still this Fort Job teleport offer?
I see.
Hell yeah.
Ajalala, it says you logged out. Were you just kicked out or something? I guess that was a while ago. Hey, wait, hold on. Where's Morbo?
What? We can fly here.
Yeah, and Morbo can fly both of us.
Alright, fine. It's okay. Rourke said in the patches he's gonna buy a 2-seater mount.
I didn't say patches, I said next expansion.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be a lot cooler if you did it in the patches?
No, I have to buy us a wedding.
That can't be that expensive. How much is a wedding gonna cost?
I was told we have to get the premium package. So whatever the most expensive package is the one we're getting. I'll give it a day at most. Trust me, it's a good pump. That was a while ago? Okay. I was like, wait a second. If you're gonna do it, go big, right? What is like the small, like, so it depends on which package you get, but like if you get like the small package,
everybody to RSVP.
You have to get married in the one church that's like tiny in Ulda or whatever. And if like, that'd be cool if you could pick location.
The broom company.
Pretty sure it's the same place Alright, Urianger.
There, to the west. Canst thou discern the hump of an isle rising above the water?
It's the turtle!
Yeah, we went over there. There was nothing. That foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine insistence.
Ginger,
Though it be
don't
much
worry
to my
about it.
shame, I can but flail and flounder, or thou mayest glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island, and spare one and all the spectacle of mine inept strokes. Alright, yeah, you and Alfie nod.
It's true, Ginger is probably most of the funding for the wedding. I guess that means Ginger's gonna have to give me away. That's true, we're gonna have to come up with like, because don't you have to have best man, best woman, people to give away. We're gonna have to promote this. We're gonna get married right before we start Endwalker, so
The real question,
we got some patches.
are we both,
I was like, Morbo? Morbo, you okay? And then Morbo was like, boom, boom, into the water.
Did you get, okay, I was like, did it bring you?
It was just weird when I wasn't the one driving.
Wait, hold on. Is that an eye?
I told you this was a giant sea turtle.
It's
You
a
didn't
giant lion turtle.
I told you it was a lion turtle.
Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together here, giving the impression of giant stone eyelids.
I knew it.
Alright, there's something else over here.
I knew it. You did think it was funny when we were inspecting it? You know why? Is because literally I was like, it's a giant lion turtle because of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, I saw it over there and I was like, So I'm glad we're actually using it. This is awesome.
So it appears solid enough. The rock yields slightly under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting, or was it just your imagination?
You're seeing things, it's an island. Nuh-uh! I can tell. Where'd you go? How'd I lose you that fast? Oh. Wait for me! Morbo! Alright. Looks like a normal island to me. You also stared at that thing the first time you got to this map? All islands have
It's
eyes?
very
What-
noticeable. Yeah.
I didn't go under the water though, I didn't think to.
Well, what hast thou to... You know what's funny is that, like, that's exactly what Aang has to do to go talk to the giant...
You just dive into the
you know,
water.
lion turtle is go underwater.
All
Focus,
islands
like,
have
attention.
eyes. Islands. Oh my god.
Well, what hast thou discerned?
That's 5 words. You're lucky, Urianger.
It's just like the big one. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Ha! Thine impression is not inaccurate. According to the lore of the Pixies, we are, even now, perched upon the back of an ancient Fey entity. Its name is Bismarck.
Oh, no!
Aye, the self-same title by which we know the great feathered whale revered by the Vanu Vanu of the source. I would enlist its aid to bear us unto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, alike in form to the domes which do shelter the hamlets beneath Ruby Sea. Within its compass we may move unencumbered and defend ourselves when the hour of battle cometh, as it most surely shall. Now I must needs ask for silence, whilst I make my supplication.
Gosh. You gotta go, Taryn. No worries. It was great having you here. Have fun doing what you're doing. Hopefully your Guild Wars stuff went well. Freaking Urianger's like, quiet while I talk to the turtle. Time for whale speak. He's like Dory.
Wir sach, Bilan Bismail.
It's kind of whale speak.
That's all it took to wake this thing up. She's been sleeping here.
Fallen si lor wislan. Ada si alinal.
He's not hitting Bismarck with the paragraph.
I might just be like Bismarck.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fey to know that didn't go well.
This time we remembered to call Faye.
Yeah, no, this is
She's like, I've been waiting. It's like, it's about damn time you called on me.
Oh yeah, she's coming in hot.
And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight.
She is pumped.
Precious mortal, I shall
I love
help
that.
you in any way I can.
It's because we've ignored her thus far. I haven't even used her to do my retainer stuff.
Yes, Bismael will pick
I need you to talk to this turtle.
Drom Jacob. Van Red Rithje.
So is he a Fae or is he a primal?
In this universe, a Fae. But it kind of seems like
this one's teeth for him upon your return.
the Fae Queen is kind of like somewhat of a primal.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe in Ba.
Yeah, that's the difference. Is like it's not like the primals we pray for to get here. The Fae are just kind of there.
So does that mean this world doesn't have primals, or they just
Well, yeah,
they just operate differently?
Not praying for any of them. It's a whale.
We could use the whales.
We could use the whales.
Oh, we're flying. Okay. Can I get this?
Meanwhile, in Yulmore.
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
The magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods.
It was pretty epic.
I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Dude just set himself up for seeing a giant sky whale.
What the? Do you see
that? It's gonna crash!
What a monster! Where did it even come from?
Dang.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I was like, that's a big wave.
It's not stopping. Run, 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 run. That was pretty good.
Some sacrifices needed to be made.
The bird. Was the bird in that shot? I didn't even see him.
This Bismarck's a lot cooler than our Bismarck.
For real, the other Bismarck was annoying. Just before the wave hit, the bird was there.
So what? Bismarck created a bubble, dropped us off, and then dipped?
Yeah, so everybody could go down.
Wow.
I like the music.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath
There's
the
some
waves?
really confused fish just lying in here.
The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
You may have given some fish PTSD. Alright, hold on. Before we go on, I got a BRB.
Alright.
So, we'll do a quick BRB. You guys let us know in the chat, are we on pace to finish tonight? Are we that close? Like another, if we gave it like another 2 hours maybe?
We have 7 quests left.
I know, but like, I feel like... Not at all. Okay, okay. Good to know. That's fine. Just trying to get my expectations. So if we do like maybe...
We have 3 quests left in this little section.
Okay. Probably get those 3 quests done. Stalling too much. Don't rush it if you won't make it. I wasn't playing. I was just curious. I was kind of curious. Because I know there's going to be like an hour of cutscenes at the end. You know what I mean?
Stalling too much.
I'd never. Okay. No worries. That works. We'll do at least the 3 for this. That way we don't rush it, and next week we can really enjoy the end. And that way we can get the other role quests done this next Wednesday. All right, we'll be right back. You guys say stalling, and then the first thing that happens after the BRB is you hear Nick yawning.
It is what it is. I ran out of yerba to drink, so it's all downhill from here.
All downhill.
Plus, I got Orianji over here begging me to do his voice lines.
Just do 5 more hours tonight. Okay, Sarge. All right, Orianji, tell me about this dark, dark place. That was whale speak.
Full glad am I that Bismarck was true to his word.
For you guys, sure.
We are arrived in the Tempest, safe and dry. 'Tis here that we shall find the lair of Emmett Selk, and, I believe, the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Ascian alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift. Yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he would not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serveth as the key to the Crystal Tower and its powers of temporal transportation. Thus am I all but certain that this underwater realm harboreth our friend and enemy both. We have but to find them. Oysters on the half shell. What is this? Freaking Sons of the Forest? Am I right?
Okay, so Inwell at the Venmart Yards in Calusia to return if we need to.
That wasn't a yawn, that was whale speak.
James, is that mount, I swear that, is that a Beast Tribe mount? And if so, is it a Beast Tribe here? Is there a Beast Tribe here? Honestly, I need to start my Stormblood.
I don't
Beast
even
Tribes.
see James. Where did he go?
He's literally up there. Do you not see the giant manta
Oh!
ray?
Yeah, there he is.
Yes.
That could be the Turtle Tribe.
Okay. I need to do the Turtle Tribe because I want my turtle armor and I want
The Turtle Tribe.
the turtles.
Turtle? I like turtles.
I like turtles. I feel like that mount's perfect for this area. Alright, Thancred.
Thancred casts his gaze across the waterless expanse before you. Now, as for where we should be looking, I rather doubt Emmett Selk will be sitting around out in the open. I propose we follow the slope down towards the deeper trenches and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Let's be off then. Watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Well.
You see any Aether Currents?
I can't see anything.
I can't see
dark.
shit.
Yeah, Deep Sea Leech, come on. Come on.
I speak for the turtles. They gave me this mount.
I see one. I see what's right there.
So exhilarating. For the record, we did not go finish Amarang. So maybe the week after the roll quest, we'll do blue quest.
More like I'm a pain.
Honestly, don't like the zone. Hexia, that one's a cool mount. Is that like a jellyfish? Like a space jellyfish?
Yeah.
Do you not see her in the blue?
Like I kind of she's way up there. Esprit doesn't go that far up.
Just electricity explode?
I can make my Moogle like kick a little bit.
That's cool. I didn't know that. They like dance.
Yeah. Look at this crab. Deacon?
Crabs.
All right. How big is this zone?
I was just looking at the map actually.
It's pretty sizable,
pretty
actually.
decent. There's only one crystal though, and you're kind of we're heading towards it because that's where the quest is. So.
That's where the quest is. I'm also trying to look for birds.
I like the random glowing enemies and stuff.
Oh, what is this?
An Ondo. You look like a Sahagan, but yellow.
Yeah. Hey, bud. You good?
It's not just big in 2 dimensions, it has depth too. Ah, that's terrible, whatever. I'll be the Ondo. Alright.
And the Emmy goes too? I think he was being serious about the debt. Like, I think it's gonna be vertical too. Yeah.
Look at this place.
Look
at that crystal. Now that's a crystal.
Did you notice that it's different?
Somebody reach through and smack it.
Because all different cultures manage to excavate their crystals differently. So
oh, really?
They're all gonna have different. Yeah, they're all gonna have different shapes and constant constructions around them. And,
I don't
that's
know why
this one.
This is the one fact that you just latched onto so damn hard.
I've been good. I haven't been saying about any of the other ones. But
Well, they've all
that
looked
one
very
actually does
similar.
look- that one actually does look kind of cool. It's like a helix. It's got the helix
Right.
part up on top too.
Oh yeah, it's like double crystal. That's how big.
All right,
how
Ondo,
big
you
crystal.
what you got?
The famous ones that followed me. Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water?
Ah, so this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray, forgive us an inconvenience we have caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great...
We could have just like wiped out their entire tribe.
They all
by
die.
accident by taking away the water.
We need this great dome of air that we may conduct a most urgent search, and thus beg you for your understanding. And we're never gonna take the dome away.
Just done. What do we do?
Are you the emissaries of the Ancient Ones?
Who's actually got him?
He's just normal.
The mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave.
I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate?
No.
I, for one, support this one. Close to how they sound. It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. Alright.
Okay, I already touched your crystal. I'll be back. So, what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we could call upon the Ondo's local knowledge.
Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land the chieftain spoke of. Could it be Emmett Selt's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return? We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondo refuse to speak with us... Ruach, do you remember my first scheme for entering Yormore? How I had planned to ingratiate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo? The individual I dealt with was a reticent in manner of curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that with the right approach, we can build a similar relationship here.
What kind of approach did you have in mind? That chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we are to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain our all too dramatic arrival hath thrown the settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not inimical to them, that's a new word, they may yet prove amenable to reason.
Dude, right? I feel like usually I read a lot of books, or listen, and usually I learn a lot of new words that way. But Final Fantasy XIV has thrown so many words at me that I've just never freaking heard before. It's always Urianger too. That guy just is like an encyclopedia of random ass words.
He's probably read all the encyclopedias.
Right? Yep, I'm with Thancred on this one.
I smell chores. But very well, if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I've got nothing better to offer, but I do wonder what will happen if the Ondo's tales end up leading us to a dead end.
I'd rather not do chores. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Asians than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation. Thus, I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being.
Let's do what we do best.
Chores.
Chores.
Then it is settled. Y'shtola, pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill.
Hunt 5 fish.
Oh my gosh.
Please gather 8 sea urchins.
Right. Kill 5 rats. You have water rats? Yes. Rock, you won't believe who I've just bumped into. This is Pasha Own, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yormore. You can be Pasha.
I waited and you did not come. Then the Mistil came, but his visits did not continue.
I am truly sorry, Pashul. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology?
Psst. Where the dry return, a cavern to the north, is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swifter swimmers. But now there is no water. We run and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping at their claws. There are too many of them. Too many.
I believe I can be of some assistance there. And what of you, Ruach? If not found a task, you are most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company, where the dry return has a rather ominous ring to it. Go kill crabs.
Is this why you guys said we weren't close to the end?
Yeah, probably. Have we done the poop quest yet? Didn't we do? I swear we did a picking up poop quest.
Go pick up Kusk in this expansion. I mean,
didn't we pick up a Maro poo or something? What the?
What happened? Morbo.
Where were you going?
I don't know. I thought this was a way out.
Is it? Is this open?
I guess
hey.
This.
Wait for me, Morbo. Morbo. All right.
Oh, I guess I go out here.
Yeah, and then hook a right after you get out. Heading.
Okay, that's working.
Yeah, I think you should just be able to go straight that way. We'll pass a fade or two. There's like a little entrance at the. Go right a little bit. Let's see if we can pop some of this map. Yeah. Then hook north. Yep, straight north.
Oh yeah, there's nothing here.
What do you mean? There's the crock of pearls over there.
Warbow. Jump.
Look at that thing.
I know. That's ball.
Oh.
You don't know ball.
Yeah, so where that fate is should be a little cave.
There's Tushusuan. Alright, you gotta go defeat 3 blue swimmers.
Nice. I finished all, random note, I finished all my yellow quests for Heavensward, I'm pretty sure. Or at least all the quests that were in different zones. Sorry, I'll put on my, didn't have my tank stance on.
What do you mean I'm out of mana?
You've been going for 2 hours and...
This is the first combat we've actually do.
Forgot what buttons I'm supposed to press. I don't even know who I am.
Just like a Realm Reborn. There's like a lookout.
Especially with the... What do you mean I'm out of mana? It's almost exactly like her.
Despair. Despair is just another word for flare.
When the Ondo beheld the coral within the cavern, its crimson branches put them in the mind of the land dwellers' veins. Thus began the legend that it was a resting place for finless ones who had perished at sea. It was not until recently, however, that the folk from the surface learned the reason behind the rather ominous-sounding name.
What's the reason?
It's where the dead... They just said it's the finless that are dead. This is where dead people go. Do you want credit for this? Because I'm about to hit them.
Really? Because they seem to disagree.
They just don't like you.
Mage attack. So is Foul just an AoE version of Xenoglossy? I guess it'd be the... And then Despair is just an AoE version of Flare? No, the other way around.
Despair is something Sephiroth has to do that? I should be getting to Final Fantasy 16 soon, randomly, in my mind.
Despair.
I've got a 3-day weekend, so I've got another video in the works that's not necessarily Final Fantasy 14 themed, but it's RPG themed. I was gonna say, if that doesn't give me a teleport, I'm gonna freak out. But then after that, Nick should be getting closer to finishing Final Fantasy 15, and then we should be able to, we'll get 16 going, and then Claire Obscure as well.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I thought. So I shouldn't be using Despair and then wondering, like, where the hell my mana went. You could crack their shells. You must be stronger than you look. What, just because I don't got fins?
I see you've reached your quarter first again. And I shall never be your equal in such tasks.
Alfina was sleeping.
Yeah, Alfino didn't even go. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. Oh, sorry.
To both of you. You must have a reward.
Nay, Pochon. This was to be a part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more about you and your people. We have not done a Final Fantasy 12 playthrough.
Is that the one you wanted to do?
I was interested in 12 because no one really talks about it, so it's on the list. I don't know how far down the list. I'll probably end up putting up a vote after 16. I literally bought 16 like a year ago, and I still haven't played it because I was finishing Final Fantasy 9, and then we got Nick on 15, and then we were gonna hit up 16 next. I was waiting for the 7 remake to release like a triple, like all 3 of them together or something kind of package. But 12 and 10 are definitely on the list, as well as 8. And I think you said, didn't you say you picked up 1 through 6?
1 through 6.
So.
Yep.
12 is your favorite single-player Final Fantasy game? Hell yeah! Finally, I found someone who likes 12. 12 gets references in Saddowbringers side content, as well as the Ivalice raids from Stormblood. Nice. So we'll get more references we don't understand till later.
Right.
Alright, go ahead.
Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water. Yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current.
It's true.
These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters and the predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth. That the ancients who had chosen us to serve as caretakers for their eternal sanctuary until such time as they return. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here.
Truly astonishing history. Yet I cannot help but wonder, how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided?
The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter.
Well, I killed some crabs for you.
Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. We thank you for the lesson, Parshun, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you, Alice.
We should return to the task at hand. Only do try not to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Out there killing a crab and then we just blow up.
Can I use Alphinaud as bait to like lure something in here?
Why?
I'm out on the line.
Just to use him as bait.
Doesn't seem to be doing much else.
Balthier? Is Balthier... Is it Balthier? Apparently he's a pretty awesome dude.
Discord avatar has always been Balthier.
3 dudes from Final Fantasy VII? That just seems wrong. What about Titus? Like Final Fantasy X, Titus is like... A lot of people like Titus. And then, I guess Noctis is kind of whiny, so I understand. And nobody seems to like 16's like controversial because it's kind of more of an action RPG than its classic, you know, predecessors.
Noctis is my least favorite character in Final Fantasy 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Prompto?
Gladio.
Yeah, Gladio is actually pretty dope.
You're still, she appears deep in thought.
Ah, Ruach. Have you learned aught of note? Yeah, buildings have been here since before everything else. Fascinating, and precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. All the way out there?
Where are you going? Come, Torgal.
Come, motorcycle.
You gotta give a name to your motorcycle.
It's actually called the Fenrir, I'm pretty sure.
Like the wolf?
Yeah, it's the SDS
Isn't
Fenrir.
there already a Fenrir mount?
Yeah, that one's just Fenrir. This one's SDS Fenrir.
Okay. She says, borrow your eyes. She means it almost literally.
Yeah, she's like, I need your eyeballs.
I'm constantly forgetting that you're still
She's black. She only sees an aether. Now, there are 2 tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surrounded the Ondo settlement, and note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray, be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for the results of your investigations.
Why?
Because she can't
Why
see
am I doing
herself. Alright?
Alright.
Look for the bird.
Look for something. Look for any sort of Easter egg. Look for a bird. I think this is I don't see anything.
I'm not seeing...
Inspect the building for... There's a larva thing. Is that a Pokemon?
That is straight up a Pokemon. It seems harmless enough. There's the bird. The bird was literally right next to it. There's a shoebill here at the bottom of the ocean. For some reason.
Is the shoebill actually just Emmett?
Dude, actually, that's not a bad theory.
Okay, if you go all the way up, there's a distinctive window.
Okay. The tall, slender tower features many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. What if Fenrir was right?
Pretty Ashgardian.
Okay, do you guys know what the SDS stands for actually? Super duper cycle? I don't know.
Super duper street bike.
I like Ginger's theory better. What if Emmett was actually just the bird, but he also happens to have a human form? Like, he's mainly a bird.
Yeah, but before all the world split, everyone was just birds.
Asians were birds. I'm telling you.
And then they just want everybody to return to like bird form.
Revert to bird.
That's what the joining is.
That's what the joining is. Birds aren't real. Alright, now I gotta scrape this wall. Scrape a scrape. After applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. Y'shtola, we couldn't do it. We were too weak.
So they got funny looking windows and I can't break their stuff.
There's also a bird. We don't know why he's down here.
That shoebill's back.
Strife delivery service, apparently. That makes sense. Guess Claude became a courier for Advent. And what have you discovered? We couldn't do anything you wanted us to. Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. It would seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade? Well, most of my
More of a magic user.
He was defeated by a rock. You think he could have scratched the wall? Rock. Everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance as a composite of several mineral properties, blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire, once the greatest power in Norvant, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But, if not the Ronkans, then who? Who were these ancients the Ondo claim as their architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies with the reason Emmett Selk withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply wished to retreat somewhere mere mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Emmett Selk is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Ascian agenda. Or mayhaps 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this was built by ancient Ascians? Could this place be provided power to Emmett Selk? I couldn't say either way. I think the ancient Ascians won.
Yeah.
That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of umbral calamities, but here in the first they may have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural of the Kitana Ravao. Almet presented it to me during my visit to Fanau, after our victory in Calusia. I was gonna say, do you remember, we've seen a lot of information on this world more than others about the Ascians. Here in the first scene...
It's interesting that this world didn't have any umbral calamities.
Well, because why would it? The calamities happen in these worlds and these slam into the source. And I guess it did kind of have... It had the friggin' flood. Here in the first scene, by Emmett Selk's own words, it depicts a city of eons past, and the disaster which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those you have just inspected? So they're on the bottom of the sea?
These ones aren't underwater.
We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search for the search the surrounds.
Yeah.
For another tower, one which matches the pictures near enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand and more sand lies to the east, and to the south held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further to the northwest. Alright.
You may view the Katana Ravel mural at any time during the quest by using the relevant item in the key items. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map.
The flood of light was the first time the First experienced anything on that level of a calamity. Alright, you Morbo it up, and I'll try and keep an eye out for buildings that looked kind of like those. Northwest.
Morbo. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. James Gucci's
Let's see
strategy
it.
board.
Wall. Dorbe lost to wall. When did Dorbe... Wait, when did you lose to a wall?
I didn't. This is incredible.
This is
that
fake news.
I can't get it off the, I can't get it off the screen. Then I'll get rid of it.
I appreciate all the shade thrown to you and none thrown to me for the... I didn't lose to a wall.
Can't beat a wall. Can't beat a rock.
I don't see any. You're heading too far north. Northwest.
This is northwest. Ish.
Ish. I'm not seeing any, like, building structures. Are you?
What if I do a spin? I'm not even looking. You didn't say I had to look.
It's true. I didn't say you had to look.
Maybe
over there? Yeah, keep going this direction. the corner of the map, and
Sea
then we can head
jellies
south.
out here. Morbo can't jump.
He's
Morbo
trying.
struggles. Oh, wait.
Yeah, what's that?
It's an Aether.
And there, well, look at there's little glitteries right there too. We seem to be in the right location.
Hexy, are you trapped in that jellyfish? Oh, you're so small.
That mountain's so cool. How do you get the gooey jellyfish one? What's that one from?
That's the gooey jellyfish beast tribe quest.
Makes sense. She's not trapped. See, she can get out. From a gatherer tribe. Hey, my gatherers are level 60. I didn't know there was like gathering tribes. I feel like I should have known that. Alright, this is the Miro writ large. I cannot guess at its purpose. It must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization and its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here in this city. But let us focus on what we've learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of a mysterious stirring, of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return. Thus can we surmise that's what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was. In all likelihood, yet another remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Zoreen put it, than Emmett Selk himself? 'Tis almost certain he is there. Yeah, let's go beat his ass.
I like your words, cat lady.
An Endwalker Beast Tribe? But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. What if we just, like, head south and look around? Oh. Ruark, best cat girl. Wall loves Ruark.
This is bullshit.
Listen, the strategy boards don't lie, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
You can get a goddamn ride with your wall, okay?
Listen, maybe if you got
busy.
Maybe if you got more haircuts or something. Maybe
you and your wall. It's a two-person mount only.
Yashola seems eager to share your discoveries with the others. Did I mention depth, by the way? See, they never lie. Strategy boards never lie. Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Pash-Un again, and ask if there is aught else he is willing to divulge. Listen, I'll do the. Don't worry, I got it. I'll travel for us.
You said it. That's your home point.
That was actually really funny. I was so annoyed.
What's up, Posh? Oh, Alfinod's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted.
Sorry. Or, I mean, you're welcome.
Anything else you could do?
Uh-oh.
Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten?
Triggered.
They the ruins to the northwest? Yes, that is the sacred site of which I speak.
No, don't send us
Could
back.
it be that your footsteps were guided there by the ancients?
Don't send us back.
I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring the light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose will be laid to rest. His name is Grenault. You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south.
Don't we know a Grinnell?
That's the dude that the guy was telling us to look out for. That he was weird.
Do you see where this is? Search for Grinnell.
Yeah, it's to the south.
Oh. Morbo? Rohan answers the call. Morbo! Morbo, wait! Morbo! Thanks, Morbo.
How do we go south? Do I have to go
I
back
think
out?
there's an exit. I think if you go straight that way. No, down to down. Down to down. To the right? No, it's to the right. It's right.
Can I Skyrim up this? I can.
Yeah. And then slip out through that tunnel on the left. Might be a tight fit for Morbo.
Barely, man.
Wow, that tower looks a lot more like official. Why couldn't we just come out here and be like, look at that tower?
You know, the tower kind of looks like a bomb.
It does. Oh. Seems like it's made of the crystal stuff too. Is there a submarine mount? Ah, James is already here.
Alright, there's a lookout thing right here.
What's it say?
The Workbench. This facility was built by a Crystarium native, a genius artisan seeking to escape from the distractions of the outside world. Although he simply calls the place his workbench, the mundane naming is at odds with the fantastical concept of a forge constructed moms beneath the ocean. It is kind of cool in here. Oh no. The IP reset.
We lost her. Have we talked to Grenold before? Is this...
Nope.
Is he supposed to be like the dude that forges our relics? Like the
Geralt?
alternate? Yeah, Geralt. And do you want to be him or me?
It's all you.
Oh, that's just great. That is. Me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Reynolds, someone's come to visit ye at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as you're a ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade, feast yourself on me rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman's what can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a diamond hammer. And that's an insult to bloody sea slugs.
Maybe we should psych him up. Do I
Hey,
have
dude.
psych up for...
You've got this. Where's my psych button?
Meow! Ah, you wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you? Spirit. Not what you'd expect from a servant of the netherworld.
There it is. Alternate world version of drunk blacksmith man.
It's him, right? Like, I'm not...
It's him with hair.
It's gotta be him with hair, right? Have we met before?
Has it really come to this?
Wait, what did he say? How has it come to this?
That's the... Yeah. Has it really come to this?
Might be as we crossed paths back in the Crystarium, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. Name's Grenold, and this here's meant to be me underwater sanctuary. A place where I can give myself over to me work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet here you stand. Now what's so damn important that you dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me?
The friggin' not Sahagan sent me over here.
Oh, the Undo's lamp. God's curse me empty head, I've not so much as made a start.
I have a feeling we're gonna be going and gathering things.
Alright, Hexia, go to bed. Don't before your headache gets worse.
We appreciate you, Hexia. Don't worry, we won't finish it tonight. So, get some rest.
I'm worth less than a sea slug, nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery date's long past, me workbench is untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have ya? Bringing light to them ruins be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion. But I just can't bloody well. Gah! Me mind's a bleeding blank. It's like I've pissed away me last drop of inspiration. Tell me you've got something to show me. Something that'll give me a muse a right good kick up the arse.
Is he who we go to for our relics in this area?
The Undo want to honor the coming of those ancients, so their answering lights got to blaze with the right kind of brightness. Like the spark of life caught in a crystal. But just being sparkly's not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean?
Your thoughts turn to the Warrior of Light from the first, and the crystals you discovered at the end of your journey. Maybe Grenold would find them inspiring?
Oh, so this is the role quest stuff.
He gives you the artifact gear? Let's go! I'm excited to buy more artifact gear. I've been, James got me working on my, Heavensward relic, so I've been using my tomes for that, but now if I have relic gear to buy. So that's the funny thing, you've already done the chores you needed to do for this guy? Oh, alright.
Which I'm pretty sure is just the role quests. Because we're going to give him the Jolly Ranchers we find at the end of them, I think.
So we have, he only needs one Jolly Rancher for inspiration, I guess? Quit you and your trolley.
I've heard you like trolleys.
If I knew how to build those strategy boards, I would build a trolley board for Ginger.
The Saddowbringers relic is tied to the field op, Bozja, better version of Eureka. Okay. We still gotta do Eureka. We got so much to play this year. We got so much to do. We'll start with Heavensward on the relics. And then we'll do we'll work our way up. Relics is kind of a back burner thing.
I've let the Undle down, but more than that, I've let myself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles.
Look at this Jolly Rancher.
What? What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty. It shines with the heart and the laughter and the transience of life like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. Ah, you'd never capture such a gleam, not if you labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where's me tools, goddammit? I must set to work before the feeling fades.
That's nice and all. I'm gonna eat some pineapple Pond's cake or some 205 cornbread.
Okay, so that was the last of our level 79 quests. After this, we have 4 more quests to do.
Total?
Total.
How many? What are you guys? What are we at? 2 hours and 40? We could probably. I mean, he's just gonna be like crafting something. I feel like we could squeeze in 1 Poetics and Hildy, 2 Hildy. I'm so excited to get back to Hildy. Should we? Well, he's not next to like a fast travel thing, so we'd have to come all the way out here.
So it says we do this quest, and then the next quest we discover a crystal, and then there's another quest with an aether current, and then that last quest is a dungeon and a trial.
So I feel like that stuff would go really quick. But then you got to think we got cutscenes. You said the next quest after this one gets us to a crystal?
Yeah.
I didn't see another crystal on the map. Do you?
I don't.
The quests take a while. Okay, why don't we do this one and then we'll see where we're at? Because I don't feel like this one's... And Banana says there is one. So I say we try and get to the next crystal. We got the time tonight, and that'll leave it for us to really enjoy the end. And if there's any other random ass stuff we want to do, people we want to talk to, even if we end up doing just some leveling for fun, or we do the last dungeon and trial a couple times, like whatever, you know.
Okay.
And then we will discuss, we'll figure it out what we want to do about MSQ, because we want to pump through the patches, but yeah, we'll have to that next weekend we'll have to do trailer reactions actually, so we'll probably end up doing trailer reactions, and then
That's true. We could finish MSQ and then do trailer reactions afterwards.
No, because those are going to be separate videos, so I was saying the next week.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, let's just do this quest, and then I'll think about what we want to do. Obviously, Dorbe is super opinionated.
Grenout is brimming with a newfound inspiration.
Wait, we might be able to get our job gear here? Okay. I should have enough.
I can feel it, a vision forming in me mind. Step aside, lass, and let me itching hands get to work.
Quest accepted.
Should I get my tank gear or my... Because my Reaper and Lancer are both that level, but my tanks are not. I guess my Warrior's almost to level 80.
And done. I've taken the wonders that Crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape that befits the Undo's spiritual character.
Do we really have to come all the way out here to...
Oh, crap.
That looks good.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Well, you just pumped that out, too.
Not a bad job, if I do say so myself. And to think I was this close to hanging up me hammer after studying the crafts of them ancients. I've been across the length of the breadth of the Norvant and gobbled up every scrap of craft and wisdom what I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, me work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. I built me workshop, got the forges burning, then lost me blidden will to craft. Thank the gods for that crystal of yours, or I might never have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon you're a little miracle there has been through the kinda journey they sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak directly to your heart. I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's welling up stronger and stronger. Give me that chance and I reckon I can weave the crystal saga into other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Undo's commission. If you could drag that lamp over to Torsh's Ath for me, I'll stay here and dream of new armaments for you to try. Alright. You now have access to Grenald's Forge. Equipment rewards will be available for collection based on the role quests you have completed.
Sick.
Okay, so that means that the one that I want to get, I can't get because we haven't completed that role quest yet.
Bummer.
But I can get the tank one. Yeah, see? So he's got...
So I can just claim...
Oh, dude!
These?
Actually, this is where it's at. Wait, do these not cost tomes?
No, apparently not. This is my new black mage outfit.
Dude,
look at it.
Check this out. This is the sword I've been wanting.
That's pretty cool.
This is the Dark Knight.
So can we claim them for each individual character?
I'm betting yes.
Yeah.
Alright, wait, hold on. So anything that's level 80, right? That is qualified for the... okay, so Scholar.
Yeah, see if you can claim it for more than one. If you have more than one tank at 80.
I don't. I'll have to do it with the melee.
That we haven't done.
Yeah, that we haven't done.
I'll be honest, this paladin gear looks exactly like my other paladin gear.
Actually, it looks good. Does it have a helmet?
Nope. Paladins don't get helmets.
It's so
Paladins
stupid. Give them a helmet. They deserve it. That's okay. Check out the Scholar.
Oh, bad. And then I gotta do what, my Sage?
I actually like the cape. Okay, and then the last one would be my Summoner.
Ooh, I like the Sage outfit.
So when I get them to level 80, whatever character it is, when I get it to level 80, you just come here. Would you guess that I got a horn?
This one's got kind of a curve to it.
I like the high collar though. I think that looks good. Sweet. Okay, and then so I just need to get my warrior to 80, and then I need to get, oh wow, the melee DPS, I got a ways to go. Machinist I could get pretty quick. Okay though. I should be able to. What's nice is the Dragoon and the Reaper, if I'm not mistaken, are the ones that share the same armor. Yeah, Lancer, Dragoon, Reaper. So I'll be able to get rid of my level 70 tome gear and keep my inventory clean. Horn is required.
Why does the Sage not have hands? But it's because my armory chest is full.
Your armory chest is full?
Apparently, the gloves were.
I love this sword though.
There we go. I got me.
I do like the sage. What are they? Are they still like... Ooh, too far. They're like little,
like little wings.
Yeah, little like
glider
wings
things
on them. Little jets.
These things remind me. Do you remember as a kid in the pool they had like the pool torpedoes that you'd like throw and they like travel? That's what these look like.
Those were great. I loved those. All right, since we're in cutscenes though, no helmet. This armor looks clean. I still think, you know, as good as this Dark Knight armor looks, the OG Dark, like, they haven't been able to defeat the Dark Knight armor. Is that the Black Mage?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Here's the thing. I like it. It would look a lot better on a Lalafell because I think there's like too much leg.
You don't like the amount of leg that you're showing? Need some tights.
If I had some tights on.
You can glam for other jobs now, but you cannot wear for stats of other jobs. Okay. That makes sense. But all right. So this is instead of tome gear, this is the gear, right? Like this is. So I don't need tomes, or is there?
No. This is not the tome gear. This is like the end of your job quest gear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tome gear is separate.
It's worse on an Ellison.
Yeah, I bet them legs are long.
Freaking giraffes.
All right, what were we doing? We gotta return his statue now.
Yeah, we're fast traveling back to the Ondo.
This freaking slab of a sword. Job gear.
I'm guessing that
is
the
starting
tome gear
point?
will be able to go by in Yule More.
Tome is the final? What do you mean by starting and final?
Like level 80, like end of like patches gear and stuff.
Oh, so tome would be like, okay.
And tome is like the best you're gonna get in that expansion.
Okay, that makes sense. Like, basically, the job gear is the best at the end of Shadowbringers, and the tome gear is the best at the end of the patches.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Where are we going? Over here?
We're talking to Tolshoths.
This is just like such an iconic sword.
You were the chief.
Wasn't it? I made this guy's voice normal. What is it you have here?
He's chief because he can actually speak to people.
Yeah. They elected him because they're like, he can actually talk.
The sacred lamp. The Nephilus one has kept his promise. My people tell me that the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cups. And now you come to me, bearing the light for the we almost surrendered hope of ever seeing.
You mean I killed a couple,
crabs?
Yeah.
We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear is past. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the Forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once your prayers have been offered.
Mondo, we offer up our light.
Oh, it's voice acted, my bad.
That crystal you showed the artisan. Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Calm down, Ardbert. I thought you were always watching.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
He wasn't going to the Wednesday streams.
I was right then. It's strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you to the very end.
I'm planning on putting all this light in you, Ardbert, so I hope you're ready to be a bomb.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
Maybe. Market board, it was
It
cheap.
seems we succeeded in gaining their
I got that
trust.
Jolly Rancher off the market board.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
It'd be great if it panned over and Emmett was just standing
How are
with
you
us.
feeling?
I'm feeling pretty, explodey.
Yeah, like a glow stick.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
It would be great if he was like, what?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city.
You had never explored over there before?
They've only been here for 100 years.
Inside were akin to our own everlasting abodes. Impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt.
It'd be awkward if we're gonna tell them that we're going down there to put down the ancients.
Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Or maybe it was so dark they just couldn't see the city beforehand until the lights came
Might
on.
it still be possible to reach this city?
But there was
of the
access down there, like they wouldn't have explored.
Probably didn't have a need.
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
The way.
Easy's doing. Ready to blow. I mean, ready to go.
Shall we?
Emmett bird form looking over your shoulder. Be careful what you say next. Who would have guessed that the fish people were gonna help us? Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, it does look like you're missing pants.
Right? It's the only thing. So I might have to glam it.
That's okay. You had your other outfit that looked pretty good.
Yeah. The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock and join your comrades below.
You are correct, Have a Banana. The fishmen have been pretty stand-up good people. That is a good point.
I like those damn Sahagan. It's creepy.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe this beast tribe's gonna have us fight a proxy war for him, but we'll see.
No beast tribe would do that.
Whee! I had to try once. Whee! Alright, I had to try twice. If I die, I die. Whew! That's close.
See an aether current over in the distance.
Sorry, I was busy getting chased. I made it.
No, Alfie, not. I don't want to talk to you.
All are gathered, yes. Then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern beyond, and follow the wall down and down and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest, then continue west, and then west, and then west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance, and do not stray into the deep. Just before the journey's end, you will find the Caliban Cap, and the barrier we placed at its mouth. This obstacle will fade should you raise a hand towards it. We have made it so.
Most succinct explanation. We thank you for your guidance.
Alfie, did you write that down?
I mean, it's...
Right, deeper into the depths we go.
Literally, they just said down and down and down and down, and then west and west and west and west. You didn't get that?
They turned around. No, they didn't turn around. This one's.
I got him off of you, but
there
they
he is.
turned around.
And he's coming back.
And he's
Turn around again.
Okay.
What's he doing? You think we could just jump down to the bottom?
Just skip it all. You might.
I see
die.
somebody down there. Looks like we need to go talk to them.
Look, green's right here.
All right, well, I'm jumping down to them.
The rocks and coral. I just see your body fly by. The rocks and the coral punch at the cabin wall like a staircase of sorts, but be careful. You wouldn't want to slip from up here. Literally just watched my friend
you wouldn't
eat
want
himself.
to, but. What you looking at, ugly?
Hold on,
Squidward?
I'm seeing if anybody else is over here to talk to. Were you fine when you jumped down?
Yeah. Except Squidward over here tried to come fight me.
I'd wager these bursts of water could carry you clear to the top again.
Not that I'm eager to try it. Oh yeah, they do.
It's convenient. Ryanje, our guide bade us travel to the cavern floor and thence to the west. Yet 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instruction. Rather than rely on direction alone, I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind. Okay. Go straight. This seems simple enough. Ryaji, what you got? The Stola hath forged ahead. Shall we continue our own advance?
Well, duh.
Okay, and then your Stola is over here.
The rock drops off sharply here, but I should think this coral thick enough to serve as a bridge.
Sure, hope so.
Don't look down, don't look down. Don't look down! Holy shit! Don't look down. Meanwhile...
Always testing the game's limits. Look, it's a sea anemone. And it looks like part of a boat.
Yeah, it's part of a boat over there. I think there's treasure. Ah, Ruach, you have a choice of 2 routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks, or skip along this coral branch, as Alice has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. I don't think he wants to take his sister's example. Why is it offering us the other way?
I'm gonna go south. I'm gonna try the shipwreck.
I just feel like there's... Are they tricking us into thinking that there's like an aether current over here or something?
Well, you should take the other way to see if there's an aether current over there.
Well, that's the short way. I have a feeling we're gonna be able to just return to it quickly.
You can't jump there. She got off, you know. Excuse me.
Anyway. Phew. Not to it. Alice has already gone on ahead. We should catch up to her. Morbo, you shouldn't have. Most well-traveled Moogle.
For all the exercise he's getting, he's not getting any skinnier. I see a crystal in the distance.
Did you know that it looks different?
There you are. Come on, I think I found the tunnel we were looking for. Look at that, the rainbow things.
The rainbow things?
Rainbow manta rays.
Oh, I was like, is there a cool rainbow thing?
Just a stingray.
Yeah, they're just stingrays.
They look cool.
And it didn't aggro us. I think that's a crystal.
I don't think it's a crystal. I think that's the barrier they put up.
Oh, never mind.
I thought it was like crystal. Here, this must be the barrier that Ondo spoke of.
Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. It was a treacherous path indeed. Now, I believe one of us needs but raise a hand to banish this next obstacle. Ruak, I elect you to do the honors.
Howard.
Always leading from behind.
Seriously. They didn't want to animate it that it left.
Right. Gone, just like that. I suppose we should head in. This is the part you wanted to be here for?
Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Reen, look both ways before you cross the cavern.
Right. Was it gonna be amazing? Is Ginger already ahead?
Dude, I mean, if there's an entire city down here, it's gonna be pretty cool.
I'm
Filthy
sorry
urchins.
that it's so busy. Have a banana. These things are cool.
Now. Keep going down to the bottom. It does.
Are we going through here though? Yeah.
I'd say why not?
Look at all
They
the like...
called me a fool to build a city at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, Bioshock. Look at the freaking, like, in the walls, all the, like, skeletons. Nice area here. Just a cave. Best door in the game.
By the gods.
The reveal. Holy it is Bioshock!
That is 100% Bioshock. What the hell? And that's like modern too.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view.
You gotta see
The
this.
Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
Wow. Wow. That's cool. I have a feeling the dungeon trial to finish this off is gonna be friggin' awesome. Ruak, did you note the style of the architecture? 'Tis the same used for the remnants at the cups and the murals painted towers. Look closely. Emmett Selk has not simply reclaimed these ruins, he has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of his artifice is staggering.
Though it pains me to admit we did not fully understand the feats at which an old world Ascian is capable. I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'll get the one I already have.
Does this next quest lead to the crystal that we're supposed to get to?
This is the end of a world.
This is crazy. Let me see if I can get a... They did a good job with the reveal, I can tell you that much. Even then, the city looks to be buried.
So are these buildings not actually here? That
He's
they're
like,
just like
projecting them?
Like a, yeah, he's like Loki kinda. Where he's like projecting an image over the ruins.
Because they're all ethereal. Is that the crystal down there?
No. I think the crystal
Or
is
is that a
off to
window?
the left.
Hey there, Gurren.
Oh, actually, if you open the map, you can see the, Is there an actual Aether current, or are you just fucking with me?
Down to the left.
Oh, I just see it. Yeah, if you open the map, you can see where the crystal is.
Sit on my right side. Sit.
I know.
And tell your minion to go away for a second.
Goodbye, Terry.
Wait, you can't sit like me. I guess you're not sitting like me.
I'm not sitting.
I think this is like the coolest thing we've seen so far in Shadowbringers.
I like how they kind of have like almost like kind of like sophisticated soft music playing.
Right.
Like this is like a civilized area, like modern.
Dude, it goes on for a while too. Like look
Yeah,
in
you
the
can see the
background.
buildings way in the background on the right.
Wow.
You know what? I can kind of understand Emmett like rolling up on Ul'dah being like, "This is what we got it with now. Like, we're gonna start over.
Right? Like this is the best you can do?
This is what we doing."
That's cool. Alright, well, we better get to the crystal at least.
How to say? It's intimidating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench.
Nah. My motorcycle actually fits now.
My water horse fits.
True. You're not wrong. Yo, look all the way down there. Is it a pool? And that's not
No, I
ground,
think
by
it's
the
an
way.
op-
That's
I think it's an opening to the mist down below.
That's like fog, yeah, like crazy. Come, Bobo.
I like how they don't really have like enemies over here because they're like everyone's just gonna be like looking. They're just gonna be looking around. Look at that, that's so cool. I think it's even cooler that it's like in the misty mountains. It's like very, it's almost like some city in the sky, you know what I mean? Like,
You think we're gonna be able to drop down and walk down there? That's what it looks like.
We're gonna be down there eventually, right?
Imposing doors.
Push.
If I make like cat scratching like things at it, somebody open the door.
Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Ruach Takai recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarot. Will you be riding the lift?
What? Did the building just welcome you? Mayhap it is not so passing strange. Did MSQ not invite Dorbay to visit his abode? 'Tis plain thy coming was expected.
And where will this lift be taking us?
Down.
The lift service every level of Ancora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yards of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer.
With emphasis on the we, I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone.
Alright, I guess you guys can go.
I wish to ride the lift.
As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly. Dude, this is like straight BioShock. That's cool. This isn't even the ground level. Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of Administrator, the Bureau of Architect, and the Capitol.
Damn.
You notice there's like no players down here though, which means there's like nothing else down here. It's just all for visual.
There's a crystal over there. It's only at this distance that you start to realize just how big the buildings truly are. What did that voice call the city? Amarot. Look, over there. Is that a person? Ah, no, my mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet.
Giant or no, a resident of this place may have much and more to tell us. I say we make the first move.
Alfinad's like, giant guy in a cloak. We should go talk to him.
Always the diplomatico.
Alfinad, you can't just... Ugh. It's Hildebrand.
Pray excuse my boldness, but might I ask you a few questions? What the f-
How odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word.
Just as he understood us.
Ahem. Which district is this exactly?
Can you tell us where to find Emmett Selk?
Is this thing like a recording? Like a smart recording?
No. Do you need me to walk you back?
No, thank you. We will be fine.
Chill, I'm gonna keep staring at this tree.
So we're like real world Ascient's just that big. And Emmett's just chosen something that's like more fitting for our times. What was all that about?
To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from Aether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city.
The final days. Such words well befit the oblivion described to us by our Ascian foe. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac, and thence Heidelin herself.
But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now.
Unless, for these people, the distant past is the here and now.
I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphinaud. This ethereal Amorot and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emmett Selk hath resurrected a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered. So, we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by the long-departed. An unusual situation, to be sure, but at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding this Convocation of 14 and their impending disaster. Nod. To mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. And we never saw Alphinaud or Urianger ever again.
Right. Alright, give me a quick second before we run off. sorry about that. Emmett's just possessing a Garlean body. Yeah. Yeah, because remember, they can kind of like possess whatever, so. But that's crazy.
I guess I've just tied Emmett's personality to
his appearance.
That body.
Okay, we've got a crystal and 3 locations to talk to. So all we fought tonight. Did you not want to talk to that one or those?
It doesn't say to.
Okay,
We're
you're
going
right.
towards
You're
the
right.
orange
You're right.
thingamajigs.
All we've done tonight, we fought like 3 crabs.
Yeah, with some mobs, those 3 crabs. Alright, we'll start with this one here.
And I mean, as far as what you're saying, where it's like an MMO trope of having visible areas be less detailed than reality intended, it makes sense if he's projecting it, that it would be kind of empty.
Twould seem the hall was host to a most precocious visitor this day. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young one? Ah, the convocation and their handling of the coming peril. 'Tis only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most puissant among us. They are the stewards of order, responsible for decisions which keep this star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, La Habrea, or the emissary, Elidibus, each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Logriff, Mitrone, Emmett Selk. Their individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. Thus, it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, 'twould be an unprecedented development and testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident that they shall deliver our star unto salvation.
And then he just disappears.
So one of the Asians was like, I don't think, like, wanted to quit the conclave. Do we know the White Asian's name? Is that Elidibus?
No. These ones are normal
Hold on,
size.
one over here.
Well, kinda.
That's a child. The white one is Elidibus. Okay.
Good gracious, child, where is your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home, quickly now. Have you not heard, though yet confined to the lands across the sea? A terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. They are calling it the final days. 'Tis said it starts suddenly, a cacophonous keening from beneath the earth. The sound distorts all living things within earshot and wrests from us control of our creation magics. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair. Every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. An eternal fall of fiery rain and incessant spawning of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. It is as if the star itself has fallen in. As if a force inimical.
Inimical. There's that word
Inimical
again.
to life now festers and spreads. 'Tis only a matter of time until Amaroth too resounds to that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them.
All right, go get some sleep. Like,
yeah, that's weird, right?
the world's ending, so go stay with your loved ones.
Just don't worry about
Good
it.
night. I'm just trying to think of who. There's like one that wanted to leave, didn't want to be part of maybe their plans,
The white one.
because he's like, you guys probably shouldn't be summoning that. An audience with Emmett Selk? I'm afraid you have the wrong office, little one. And besides, he will be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe? Every resource available to the convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said the 14 are moving forward with a plan of scarce credible proportions. One which promises to grant will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spells of creation to birth an entity of all-encompassing magnificence. And then they will rewrite the laws of existence. 'Tis a huge undertaking, and it must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. He busy. Really? You're gonna make me fly all the way back to the goddamn... Can't we meet closer to the point I think we're gonna be going towards anyway?
Just go touch it now.
You gonna try to go to the crystal?
Yeah, because once we turn this one in, we should probably stop. I have a feeling they're gonna give us the other one over there again. This is honestly so interesting because, like, you know Emmett's doing this on purpose to try and get us to, like, understand
Sympathize?
what he's doing.
The white robe Elidibus was definitely working towards the same goals as the other Ascians during this time. You saw him, though he did claim to be interested in striking a balance between light and dark. Okay. Cool.
I mean,
maybe one of them was like, this is a bad idea, and when they did what they did, they were like, well, I need to summon something opposite, and then Heidelin popped up.
So you're trying to figure out how Heidelin came to be? Well, they said a group
I
of
just
them.
they're dropping interesting like information.
Well,
like
from the
one
Lord,
of the
did they say
14
that happened? Did they say that that there was like an opposing forces there that were like?
They said that
nah.
like, yeah, the people were they were worried or something, and that they summoned Heidelin to fight.
But this whole thing is super interesting because, like, this city was probably actually pretty high up and, like, probably very bright and, like, shining and like a, you know, a beautiful city. And we're seeing it, like, at its depths, underwater, vacant, empty of life. You know, these ghost people are kind of just, like, walking around and, like...
Yeah, it's kind of like Detroit.
It's basically Detroit without all, you know, the people, technically. I saw a burning car over there on blocks, like... Ruach, if I was not sitting before, then I am now. The people of this city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emmett Selk to recreate this ancient Amarot. And yet I fancy I hear his words to us echoing throughout this ocean trench. He would have his story known.
Yeah, give me some more of these piety ones.
I was getting the quick arm.
All right, do we want to accept this and then?
No,
or...
we don't even need to accept this.
Cool.
We'll leave it.
Cool.
Leave it right
Okay.
there.
Well, with this, we have 2 quests left.
Can you guys believe it? We're almost done with Saddowbringers. We really buckled
And
down on this one.
Saddowbringers went by quick. It feels quick.
It feels like it went way quicker than some of the other ones. And that might have been, like, because we dedicated every Saturday to MSQ. Instead of like, because imagine if we put in the role quests, that would put us back like a month. You know, so yes, it's slow because we're playing once a week, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I felt like this one went faster. You left
I'm
some
trying to
stuff
look
in
and
the
see how
Discord channel.
long it took us to do through Shadowbringers.
I'll pull it up. I mean, we started in... I think it probably took us longer than we realized. Shall I give you despair? BMR getting his job gear is basically just berserk. I agree. It was too big, too thick, too heavy, and too long. And it looks like you gave us some videos to check out.
So it looks like Stormblood took us
My jaw was dropping, honestly, when we came around that corner.
17.
That includes patches, remember?
Does it?
Yes, because I separated out MSQ patches. Where else would I have put them? I think we'll end up being pretty close to the same thing. Because if I remember last time, each patch took a week for us. So unless these patches are like weirdly longer, we'll probably end up being pretty dang close to the same thing.
Yeah. All right, to the casino.
After seeing Emmett's home, I'm depressed. I need something bright and shiny to make me happy. But, okay, cool. This next Wednesday, we will do the next quest for, the next role quest, which is, physical DPS. And then next Saturday, we will be finishing Saddowbringers proper.
So we're not doing... we're not picking up new jobs yet?
Well, no, because we got to finish up the role quest this week.
Okay.
Right?
I know you mentioned that you wanted to...
I mean, that one's not... It's not going anywhere, and we're like 2 expansions, you know, beyond it. So...
Yeah.
Or not to it yet. If that makes sense.
Ooh, I got 128.
I got 789. And then I got garbage.
God, I cannot... I haven't won in probably a week. Feels that way.
I got
I don't think I've ever
5-3.
won.
I got 54 on that one.
638. Yeah, this is garbage. You garbage. Look at me. You garbage.
You garbage.
You
Wait,
garbage.
Hold on. Do I
Your
have...
family's garbage.
Do I have things to sell? I thought I had a card. I have some money to turn in. I do have a card.
I have a jackpot board to get to.
I wasn't hungry, and then I'm smelling somebody cooking something upstairs, and I'm like, I could eat.
I could eat.
Wow, what a...
Consolation.
I know we didn't do anything today, we just talked a lot, but, like, that city reveal still has me a little stunned. Like... I wasn't expecting it. And you know what's funny?
Stunned.
I've seen...
disappointed.
But I've seen stuff with the Emmett before with that city.
Really?
Constellation. Yeah, there was a picture of him, Magic the Gathering, and like in the background's this like city, and I like completely forgot about it until we, you know, got there. I got a whole lot of consolation.
I don't remember that.
I mean, if
but
I
know
find the
some
images.
stuff in the Discord channel.
Yeah, you put some videos in there. We'll have to check them out. Alright, that's good enough. But look at us. We're now,
We are the light in the dark.
I look like Batman.
I'm Batman.
Look, my sword's got some cool. I actually really like my sword.
I like your shield. Look at your shield's like wings on it.
Yeah, they like fold in and out.
Yeah. You stabbed me in the leg though.
That's fine.
Yeah, that sword's pretty sick.
Dark Knight like pain anyway, right?
Oh,
It's like
yes.
keeping your soul or something.
Thank you for the edge.
Yeah.
You
this
kind of
sword's-
do look like Batman now.
It's
With
the
that
it's the nose of it, right?
It's you got the ears, you got the like the face mask, but leaves your like just your mouth visible.
I'm Final Fantasy Batman.
I really like your armor. It's definitely like a level up of the previous armor you had finally. The one in between, I got that other one for Paladin, the level 60, I want to say. The level 60 was kind of dookie. I don't know what the 70 was. But
70 was super light. Like I didn't like it.
You what?
I didn't like it. I didn't like a lot of the level 70 gear. I feel like.
Yeah, level 70 gear was all right. Like I agree.
Like I know they go with a theme.
It was
I
the-
liked level 60 gear,
Wasn't it the
which was the
augmented
like the
stuff?
detective, like the overcoats and the. I didn't mind that look, but
That's the tome gear you're talking about.
oh, I am. Oh.
Yeah. As far as job gear though. It's funny that I say Batman
70
'cause-
gear black mage one just looking terrible.
Yeah, well. It's funny I say Batman because you tend to take pics with the job gear in different locations, and Dark was the Batman. Yeah, doesn't it look like Batman? It's got some Batman vibes.
And you did the Batman shot in that city, like it's like a Gotham.
Yeah, you probably got him like squatting or something, doing his Batman creep.
I am the shield against the darkness.
I'm the darkness against the shield.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, you know what we're doing this week. We gotta do some leveling, is what we gotta do. I want my Amaro. I need to get, now that I have a gear goal, like I finally have gear that I'm trying to go towards, what is this little Lollifel doing? Hey.
What's child doing?
Hey. Excuse me? What are you doing? Hold on. Oh, he's trading me something? You give me an elephant! I will give you one pineapple cake.
I got a Prince of Venemos. Something I already have, but I appreciate it.
Check this elephant out.
How do I? Where's the
Look at my
pet
elephant.
one?
I was literally right before they gifted me that. I was whipping out the I was about to sweep that Lollifel up and get him out of here. That Lala was this stream's Lala check. You passed. They're always dangerous, man. Always dangerous. I wasn't gonna share my pizza though. That's mine. Look at this fat little elephant that I got though. Look at that thing.
Indeed. He looks like he's balancing, like he's constantly having to balance on his back feet.
Probably does. Yeah.
He looks like my cat when he's like trying to reach up at something. And his name shall be
I think he's got a name.
Mortimer.
It's Matanga.
Oh. I suppose.
I think Mortimer does sound good. But he's dead. He's a Matanga. His name. Okay, cool. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you. I know we lost a couple on the way due to sleepiness, headaches, and other plans, but that was totally fine. Anybody else chilling in the chat, appreciate you 100%. We will see you guys on Wednesday for the role quest, and then Saturday to finish up Shadowbringers. And hopefully I can get Dorbe to log in sometime this week and get some leveling done. So have a wonderful night. Become the best you can be. Become the warrior of darkness. Believe it.